Welcome, 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 everybody, to our live gem sale. I'm so excited to see you guys today. Hi, hi, hi. How's it going? I'm so glad you guys can see me. I am so excited. Whoa, nope. Hi, hi, hi. How's it going? I'm so glad you guys can see me. I don't know where. I am.
Oh, you got it. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. We're using a new keyboard today.
Yeah, it's a new keyboard. It's a gaming keyboard.
Which none of us know how to use.
Don't ask. I'm not a gamer, so I'm at a complete loss. Lori Valdez is like, I'm ready to shop. How are you? So today's exciting because a good chunk of the things I'm going to show you today are from Tucson. I was in Tucson last week, and then poof, like magic, tomorrow I will be back in Tucson by bedtime tomorrow night with Team SG as we descend on the biggest gem show in North America. So we are super excited. Are you guys excited too? So I've got gorgeous things from Tucson for you today, including double terminated Moldavite. Did you see those rings? They don't exist anywhere else in the world. I got them for you. So we've got really amazing things. So much to get through today. How are you guys doing? Are you excited? I know. Please make sure that if you have not joined Crystal Masters yet, you need to join today. Crystal Masters is my online crystal healing class, $30 a month. And starting tomorrow night, they're going to be seeing me like 3,000 times a day. Because all I do in Tucson is go live. I get excited about stuff. I'm like a kid. Even if I go live, like, let's say I went live now, 5 minutes from now, I'd probably see something else and be like, I gotta go show them. So please make sure that you join Crystal Masters. We will get you, if you join today or tonight, we can get you into the Facebook group tomorrow so that you don't miss a minute of the madness. Did you enjoy class? I'm so glad. And it's just gonna get better and better and better as the year goes on. So we've got a whole lot of fun stuff ahead of you. So that's the first thing I want to tell you. If you are anybody new, I always like to ask, anybody new to the online gem sale? It's a wild, wild ride over here. Before you can shop, you have to go to sagegoddess.com and set up your My Account page with your YouTube handle, because that's how we invoice you. So Amanda's new, Daisy's new. Welcome, you guys. Look at that. Jenny's new. And Jessica and Cindy and Manny and Madison and Tara and Phoenix 9. Look at that. So we love our new friends. So nice. Taylor and Chains is new. Laura's on her second. Mara's old. Lashade is new. Oh, beautiful. And Jennifer Payne is new. So welcome. We are so happy to have you here. That's the only thing you have to do before you can shop. And so here's how this goes. I've got Alexis, Hannah, and Kelsey with me today, thanking them in advance for their help, as always. And so everything that you see here, you get a discount woven in. So usually on sagegoddess.com, I don't know what the discount code is today, but usually you save about 17% or so, more or less on average. We already bake that discount into the prices. Then if you're in the U.S., your shipping is free. If you're outside the U.S., it's just $5 per item additional to ship it to you anywhere in the world. We ship to every country every day. And so it's the most beautiful stuff. Everything that you see in today's show is cherry-picked by yours truly. So every single thing gets the stamp of approval, because I really do consider what's in these live gem sales to be the best of the best of the best. And you're going to see stuff all over the place, from $50 up to $1,500, and that's because a lot of collectors come to this sale to add things to their collection that they won't find other places, and that's truly how today is. A lot of the things that you're going to see in the sale today don't exist anywhere else in the world. Either we bought all of them that were available, or they were custom made for us. So you have a lot of really fun things to look forward to in our show. How do you add your YouTube to your Sage Goddess account? That sounds like a technical question that yours truly probably can't help you with.
So I posted the link. They just have to click the link.
Okay.
It's, all the directions are on that page.
Hannah did all that for you. So she just posted a link. The directions are on the page, and that's how you do it. Janet's never missed a gem sale. Isn't that fun? And you know, my goal with the gem sale is to make it a learning experience for you too. So if you're really into gems, maybe grab a notebook and take some notes, because you're going to learn about the metaphysical properties of all the stones I'm showing you today, in addition to having the opportunity to purchase them as well. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad that you are here. Hannah sure does rock. Okay. Oh, that's right.
Sorry. I blanked for a second. I've been having a lot of Pisces zoning out moments.
No, but I zoned out because you already told me what to do. So this is totally my fault.
It's this Moldavite we have here.
Anytime I feel stressed, I look at Baby Yoda. Can you be stressed out and look at that? Can you be mad and look at that? The answer is no, you cannot. No, you cannot. And you just wait. When the Baby Yoda toys start coming out, I'm going to have stuffed animals here. We're all Baby Yoda fans. A friend of mine on Facebook was teaching a cookie decorating class, and she was making Baby Yoda cookies. She was going to teach people how to make Baby Yoda cookies.
I went to a Christmas party during the holidays, and there were Baby Yoda cookies, and I didn't eat them.
I don't know that I could eat it.
myself to do it.
I don't know that I could eat it.
I could not bite into his sweet little
Crystal Baby Yodas, can you imagine? Chicky Nuggies. What's with the Chicky Nuggies? We used to, is it Chucky Milk? Chucky Milk and Chicky Nuggies? I'm not going to go there. It gets weird.
Yeah, let's go.
It's kind of like a fetish thing. I don't know. Okay, so anyway, let's talk about gemstones. Aren't we fun? We're more fun than a barrel of monkeys, everybody.
Well, that's what her dad looks like, Baby Yoda.
I suppose my dad in his own way looks like Baby Yoda. The hair is very similar. So Carlos is asking, do you use coupons? No, Carlos, because the prices are rock bottom. So if you see something in this sale, it's already includes your discount. We do that because there's no way to enter your discount code, and it just makes it easier for you. All right, you guys, cheers. So which, here we are, number 18. I found these in Tucson last week, and I screamed a little bit, and I grabbed them, and I ran away. I paid for them, but then I ran away because I didn't want anybody else to have them. These are the most beautiful green grossular garnets that I have ever seen. The quality of these is unreal. They're translucent. I mean, you can see through them. Isn't that gorgeous? And this is the natural shape. It's hexagonal. And so this is just a slice of gorgeous green garnet. This is a perfect size to meditate with. Green garnet, did you know, is one of the best crystals for arthritis and rheumatism. And so what I do, I have a slice like this at home, and what I do is I just place it like on my sciatica, if I'm having sciatica issues, which I have every so often, or lay on it, or just place it wherever you have pain, if it's the back of your neck. It's such a nice thin slice. Yeah, so manifestation, prosperity, pain relief, autoimmune management, and specifically relief of pain from rheumatism and arthritis. Green grossular garnet. So here's what you should know. I had slices like this last year. It's been about a year. It's actually a year ago, Tucson. Different vendor. The quality is completely different. Do you see that? Like, last year's pieces were beautiful, but not quite there. I've just never seen this quality. That's why, like, I saw them and I ran them and I grabbed them and I ran away. Because you can see almost every color. You can see yellow, gold, green, right? Almost into browns and blacks. Aren't they gorgeous? Okay, so I have two different sizes. If you have pain issues, autoimmune issues, this would be a good one for you to have. Of the medium size, which is the smaller size, this is medium, I have I'm trying to figure out the quantity column because I don't have that there. So we have 15, is that right?
No, we have 2.
Oh, we have 2.
Sorry,
okay.
I was saying it's live.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I have 2, and this size I have 3. This size is $59, and this size is $74. 59, 74. And that's all I've got. I wish I had more. A lot of things you're going to see tonight. I've got 2, 3, 5, maybe that's it. And literally, this was from the source, and this is all they had. It's hard to find, and especially in that quality and clarity. So congratulations if you got one tonight. We'll come back and let you know who won those. Isn't that awesome? I'm so glad you like it too. Welcome, 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 Daisy Lopez, darling. Okay. Seriously, with grossular garnet, it is so beautiful. There's something about green garnet. And just to quickly educate you, so there's 3 types of green garnet. One is called Savarite. One is called demantoid. And then the third is called grossular. This is grossular. Demantoid, you're going to find, it comes from Africa, super teeny tiny crystals, and very, very, very expensive. I mean, I have a little piece of demantoid. It was like almost $1,000. It's good quality crystal, but very expensive. And then the Savarite, also very expensive. Finer grain crystals on Savarite garnet. Savarites are those really deep green ones. The demantoids are a little bit lighter, brighter green, like a spring green, and then the grossular is somewhere in between. Okay. Is green garnet good for cancer? Not as good as sugilite. I bought this for myself. I don't know if you saw my Instagram post, but I bought these beads for myself in Tucson because my sugilite vendor had 3 strands of beads sitting out. And I was like, do you have any more? And he was like, no, we can't do beads anymore. Because the sugilite that's coming out of Africa is mostly black. It's not as intense purple anymore. So anyway, this is the best stone for that. Yeah. Hey, Annette Chastain. Okay, let's talk about polished citrine. So this I have a little bit better quantity in. This I'm just going to tell you, ready, set, go. This is natural citrine from Africa, from the Republic of the Congo, which is where right now the finest quality citrine in the world is coming out of the Congo. Brazilian citrine is pretty too, but you don't often find Brazilian citrine in this clarity. Well, there's a big rainbow in that piece too. Look at that. This is the money stone, manifesting financial prosperity. Then there's really no substitute for it. And I love this size. I bought these because, do you know what you do with these? On the third eye, while you meditate and visualize. It's the perfect size and shape. Just ding, right on your third eye. I love having little meditation stones this size and this shape. And you can hold it in your hand too. You can stick it in your pants if you want. Your solar plexus is right at your belly button. Yellow fluorite is still not as powerful as citrine for manifesting prosperity. The prosperity stones, just so you know, are yellow fluorite, hessonite garnet, and citrine. Those are the 3 most powerful, and yellow apatite to a lesser extent. Yellow apatite's just mostly manifestation, so then it's helped support the other work. Arvedzonite too for manifestation. But in my opinion, as someone who works on manifestation a lot, citrine is it, man. And the more the merrier. You can't have too much citrine. Right? You could stick it in your pants. I'm not recommending that, but if you wanted to do it, it's a free country, and I wouldn't blame you for it. Because, it's a solar plexus thing. So I have 26 of these. The retail price on this size is about $65. Our price tonight for you is $49. $49. But I only have just over 2 dozen of them. And that truly is the finest. I always say when you can see a fingerprint through your quartz or through your crystal, that's juice, baby, right there. Isn't it gorgeous? Aw, look, did you see that? The little rainbow inside is shaped like a heart on this one. Let me see if I can make that happen for you. There's a rainbow inside and it's shaped like a heart. Do you see it? Isn't it pretty? Anyway, the best of the best of the best of the best of the best. I'm determined I'm going to show that to you. You can kind of see it. It's like right there. It's like a little... Did you see it? Yeah, it's a little teeny one. This is a good life choice that you're making right now because I'm serious about citrine. And one of the really powerful things about citrine is its manifestation and prosperity. So seriously, and every day you should focus, meditate, call it in. You can put it on your solar plexus. You can put it on your third eye. Beautiful, isn't it? What about those markings? Which markings? Which markings are you asking about? Would love to tell you. We'll come back and let you know who got those. Congratulations in advance, you guys.
This Labradorite has an owl on it, and he's got a little pink beak.
I see him. I do see his little pink beak. He's such a cutie pie. He looks oddly like
a baby.
Okay, we are not nuts. You're going to look at this right now, and you're going to tell me if that isn't Baby Yoda in that Labradorite. Holy shit, Alexis, do you see it?
Yeah, it's on the left of the heart, you guys. Yeah.
He's right here.
Oh my gosh, it totally looks like it.
Okay. So who's going to buy the Baby Yoda Labradorite heart? Oh my god, we have to get a picture of this for Instagram, don't you think? Oh my god.
We'll get it before we leave.
He's waving at you. Do you see him? Hi. That is so stinking cute.
They're all freaking.
Well, are we going to offer it to him? What number is it?
Well, so it's number 11. We have 7 others, but I guess we can do that one first, Baby Yoda Labradorite heart, and then we can sell the 7 others after if you want to do it that way, or someone will just get lucky and get him. I always see cool stuff in Labradorite.
I do too. I don't always see Baby Yoda.
No.
Okay, shall we start with Baby Yoda first?
Okay, so we'll do a Baby Yoda.
I have 7 of these that are not Baby Yoda. I have one that is. Okay. They're $99. The retail value on these is more than $99 for big Labradorite heart with Baby Yoda. And ready, go. Labradorite, by the way, is the stone of the new moon, new beginnings, new visions. It reminds you that there's always a light that never goes out. It's like shining your own inner light. Because at the new moon, there's no moonlight to guide our steps. So we have to have our own inner light, our own intuition, our own instincts to guide us and to lead us. Isn't that fun? Well, it's true. Ariana said, or it's an owl. At first, Alexis said owl. Did you hear her? And then I was like, or Baby Yoda. He's a little cutie pie in there. I like him.
It's cute.
Okay. The flash, I know. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, so now I have 7 others that are not. So if you would like a potential Baby Yoda heart, but we are not guaranteeing that you will find a Baby Yoda, you can go ahead and say sold for the remaining 7 Labradorite hearts that I have. So if you still want one, say yes.
Labradorite.
Lab heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Or Hannah will comment.
Okay, and let you know
what to say.
So what I do with Labradorite, my piece that I use at every new moon is a palm stone, but it's much smaller than this. But this is a beautiful piece. Size doesn't matter, but it's the energy of the stone. Hold this against your heart, hold it against your solar plexus while you set your new moon intentions. The other thing I like to do is I'll place my palm stone next to me because I write my intentions down every new moon. Do you do that? If you don't do it, I'll tell you why you should. Because it's really cool later in the year to be able to go back and track your intentions. It's kind of like giving yourself a report card. How'd you do? How'd your manifestations go? So if you don't track your new moon intentions right now, just, starting next month, do it. I think you'll have fun at the end of the year looking back. It's one of the things I do on New Year's Eve every year. Just go back through my intention journal with a glass of wine and, or a glass of champagne and kind of toast the universe, right? So I try to inspire you to do that. So what I do is here's my heart, right? Put your hand on that with your non-writing hand and then write your intentions with the other hand so that you are calling in the energy of the Labradorite and you're expressing the energy through your writing hand. So it's a very simple ceremony. I'm not one to really make ceremony that complex because I'm a working mom and stuff. If ceremonies are too complex, I'm less likely to do them. So I always like to keep it really simple. Light a black candle, touch your Labradorite, write your intentions, say a prayer, move on. Cindy's like, Alexis, did I really miss the citrine? Yeah, we moved past the citrine. I have a few more pieces of citrine from Tucson for you. So fret not. I tried to get as much as I could. But they're the same quality and everything. So if you got one tonight, you're just ahead of the game.
Shall we do some jewelry?
Let's do jewelry.
Nice.
What jewelry would you like to do?
Ooh, let's do these.
Oh yes, I'm very excited about these. Okay. These I do not have much of. These are Tucson. Oh, here they are. Okay. I have 16 total of these necklaces. There's 2 different sizes. These are magnificent. I think you're going to love them. Let me make sure I have my sizes correct. Yeah, I think I do. Okay. These are, this is something I've never had for you before, so I'm kind of excited about it. And like I said, I would have bought more of them if they had them. They just didn't have any more. These are gold and green tourmaline pendants on sterling silver and citrine necklaces. Isn't this beautiful? So, the metaphysical properties, these are all slightly green and slightly gold. Some of the pieces are more gold, some of the pieces are more green, but the metaphysical properties are the same. Aren't these beautiful? They're open on the back. I just jumped. I literally jumped when I saw these in Tucson. The quality of these, you guys, is unbelievable. That is tourmaline. Golden, gorgeous tourmaline. They call it golden green tourmaline. And there's a little bit of like this one is more of a hybrid between the gold and the green. That's the smaller size pendants. You see the gold and the green, how it's all mixed in there? Isn't that beautiful? They have this rad light play across them too that just like, I don't know, I find it mesmerizing. Really, really beautiful. It does look like candy, doesn't it? They're so pretty. Okay. I'm going to tell you about the metaphysical first. Here's why I wanted these and screamed and got them. It was another one of those scream and run away because I'm so excited moments. Golden tourmaline, this golden green color, do you know what it does? It transmutes the harshest emotions. Anger, jealousy, the emotions that are really, really sticky, meaning they're hard to get rid of. Jealousy, resentment, anger, violent sort of like rage. It transmutes those emotions. A friend of mine calls it the scraper. Do you ever cook? I cook sometimes. And you know how you get those bits on the bottom of the pan and you have to kind of like get in there and scrape them off? Sometimes you have to add alcohol or something else to sort of like, what do they call it? Deglaze the pan. Do you know what I'm talking about? These are the bits. Yeah, intense anxiety, intense fear, intense anger, intense jealousy, intense, like the really deep, thick bits on the bottom of your pan. Okay? And what it does is it transmutes those bottom vibrations into joy and optimism and power. So some people call it the power of love stone because the golden color is about power, finding power in your anger, in your shadow, which I think is just, ultimately your rage is beautiful. It just needs to be transmuted to its higher vibrational form. Rage can be made useful. Anger can be made very useful because behind anger is passion, right? If you're really, really mad, if you can find a way to harness that, you can transfer that to creativity. You can take that rage and do something with it, right? So anyway, I could talk all night about all these things. Let me tell you what these are. So then the chain is natural beaded citrine in sterling silver, and it's slightly adjustable. It's on a toggle, so it adjusts about 1 inch to 1.5 inches. Okay, I have 9 of the medium size, which is the smaller, and I have 7 of the larger size. The medium size retail value of the pendant alone is $240 for the medium. Our price is $199 for the pendant and the chain. The retail price of the large pendant alone is $360. Our price is $299 for the larger size with the chain. And that's all I've got. And by the way, there's no more of this ever. That's all the rough they had. Isn't that cool? Enough to make 16 necklaces for you. And that's it. So every time you wear this, I want you to imagine those really thick, sticky emotions and imagine them transforming into usable light. becoming peace, becoming contentment, becoming power. Cue siren. They are always right on time over there at the fire department. Aren't they beautiful? I know, I wish I had more of them too. They're so stunning. And they're, like I said, they're even beautiful on the back. That's a good shot. You can really see the clarity of that piece on the back. Isn't it pretty? So enjoy. Yeah, Cecilia's wanting to be adopted. Me too. I am up for adoption. I clean up after myself. I'm relatively well behaved, and I don't make a lot of noise. Sometimes I cook. Not all the time. I'm a good cook. I just don't do it very often. Congratulations, you guys. That was one of the stars of the show. No doubt about it. I mean, it's just something I can never bring back to you again. You know what I mean? Like, those things are special. We'll look back on that one day. In the preview of the live, what necklace was I wearing? Is it this one? I'm not sure. This one is coming tonight. This is my priestess necklace.
Yes, and we will talk about that.
We will talk about it in a second. Okay. I think there's only one of these.
This, I believe there are 6.
Oh, what number am I on, Alexis?
10.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get this stuff out of the
Okay,
way.
thank you.
I'll take the baby.
Aww.
I'll take the child.
She's taking the child. Okay. I have 6 of these. This is pretty special too. This is blue Lemurian calcite in a pyramid. And there are no more of these. This is a 6-inch, very heavy, beautiful blue Lemurian calcite pyramid. This comes from Argentina. Isn't it beautiful? This is not Mexican calcite. Mexican calcite is light blue, not as good quality. It's pretty cloudy, it's pretty milky. This is like a more intense blue, almost a robin's egg blue. It's translucent, and it has Lemurian energy. It's very peaceful, it's very gentle. I have a few pieces of blue Lemurian calcite around my house just because I really like the energy of it. It's all throat chakra, speaking your truth, but it's also bringing a lot of peace, a lot of contentment. And like I said, Lemurian energy was all that. Lemurian, ooh, look at this side. Lemurian energy, if you don't know much about the Lemurian civilization, if I can take 30 seconds to tell you. So 12 to 15,000 years ago, this was an experiment. Could star beings come from other planets, colonize here, a race of humanoids, we don't know how human we were at the time, who would live on this planet but raise the vibration of peace and connection and divine truth. And it lasted for a while until it didn't, right? Like, it's hard to get people to live in love and in truth. But the Lemurian civilization was really that. It was an experiment to see if that was possible. And a lot of us have Lemurian roots. I have more Atlantean roots. I was one of the folks that showed up on the other side of the planet with more scientific writing, all of that research. The Atlanteans were more scientific. The Lemurians were more artistic. And so a lot of people who have Lemurian lineages really feel that artistic energy. They're connected to that. I'm less of the artist, more of the scientist. So this one, we have 6. The retail value on this piece is $700. Our price, but we only have the 6 left, in our entire inventory is $325. $325. One thing I should tell you is anything you buy on the gem sale that's over $100, you can put on quad pay, which means you can break it up into 4 payments and there's no interest to you. It's like flex pay, but you just can't have a bunch of quad pays out. They only let you have 1 or 2 of them at a time. But if you see something tonight that really strikes your fancy, you can separate your invoice into 4 payments at no interest, which makes it really helpful too if you're thinking about one of the larger items. Aren't they beautiful? I know. And then no more of these. It's another one where it's just that will be the end. But you should meditate with this. Ask this piece to show you the lineage. And there's beautiful lines. Whenever stones have a lot of lines in them, that's what my meditation becomes. I track the lines in my meditation and I just go line by line and ask it to tell me the story. Each one of these lines, kind of like the rings of a tree, tells you a story. about the age of the stone, the development of the stone, what was happening on our planet at that time. I mean, crystals really are sort of historians in a way, and they hold the history and the energy of the planet as they develop. And so they're little storekeepers, right? They're little wisdom keepers, and that's why I think most of us love them the way we do. Isn't that gorgeous? So congratulations. Those of you who got one of these, very special. I know, and I remember that sphere, Gypsy Jen Zenden. I sure do. It's beautiful. And my friend Hovav, who makes beautiful gemstone lamps, if you haven't seen his lamps, you should check him out, hovavart.com. Uses a lot, or used to use a lot, of that Lemurian blue calcite for the base of his lamps. And, I mean, unbelievably beautiful, because he illuminates from within. His lamps are a little bit on the pricier side, but the good news is he is making some lamps again. For a while he wasn't, and I was really sad, because his lamps are my favorite thing. And so he's working on lamps again, and so if you're interested in finding his stuff, you should check that out. Wands tonight, no. But I have wands being brought to Tucson for me. And holy shit wands at that. So you should stay tuned, because after Tucson I will have some really interesting wands to share with you. From some master wand makers, I should say. Okay. Yay! I know, I'm excited too. Hovav Art, HOVAVEART.com. And tell him Athena sent you. He's a dear, dear friend. Okay. This necklace, you guys, so there's a story. There's always a story. The story of this necklace is I wanted a priestess necklace. A necklace, I guess, that made me feel like a priestess when I put it on. And I don't know about you, but I don't know. I think it's very priestessy. So it had to be made out of lapis. So this was custom made for Sage Goddess. It's stamped SG. So this is not a necklace you'll find anywhere else in the world. The design was inspired by the Eye of Horus, which is a very powerful symbol of wisdom and protection. It's not exactly an Eye of Horus, but it's inspired by it. It's open on the back. It's 925 sterling, and then it's dipped in 24 karat gold. But that gold isn't going anywhere. It's really, this particular person who designs this jewelry does a masterful job. And then you've got stations of these little gold coins that I think are so beautiful. So lapis lazuli, which means blue stone, by the way, was a stone prized all the way back to ancient times, Mesopotamia, and then into Egypt. And in Mesopotamia, they primarily used lapis lazuli. If you read my crystal lore history book, then you already know this. But in Mesopotamia, they largely used lapis lazuli to make what we call cylinder seals. So each family would have their name, if you had money, would have your name engraved into this little round seal that when you signed a document or you signed a tablet, it would have your family's mark permanently on there. And lapis is relatively easy to carve, and so that's what they did. In my office, which I can have Alexis go and grab it, there's a little lapis goddess sitting on my the shelf above where I sit. Would you grab that for me? I bought it last year at Tucson. I didn't think I was going to be able to afford it, and the guy gave me a really good deal on it because he could see I was having like a intimate relationship with it. I was practically licking it, which is what I do. This is Mesopotamian. Like, I wish you could feel the energy on it. This is older than time, carved out of lapis. And this is sort of the shape of the cylinder seals. There was a goddess and a god. I can only get one, so I chose the goddess. Isn't that beautiful? So you can see lapis has been with us for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years. Isn't she beautiful? Beautiful goddess. Right? Fun to show you that stuff. Have you really? Yeah, she's that piece right there is Mesopotamian. It's not a replica. It's unbelievable. The man who sold it to me is an anthropologist and an archaeologist. Like, it's legit. Anyway, so this stone, when we come from Mesopotamia into Egypt, Cleopatra rules Egypt, right? And while she's ruling, she really felt like this stone brought her power. So she quarantined it. She said no one else could mine lapis lazuli when Cleopatra was queen. She quarantined it. She had the walls of her palace inlaid with it, and she ground it and wore it as eyeliner. She was buried with it. It's a very, very powerful stone. It's in her breastplate, just like it's in Tutankhamun's breastplate and most of the other pharaohs throughout history. So I have these for you. I don't know how many I have. What number is this one, Alexis? Oh, here it is. As soon as I ask you, I find it. I have 28. I have just over 2 dozen of these. These are 100. Did they give you a price on those, Alexis?
It's $125.
$125 for your Queen Priestess piece. Aren't they beautiful? They sure did use it in paint, Shayna. Absolutely. And you know what? Some artists still do. You know, you will find artists. Isn't it beautiful? I know, and I wish I had more of these, you guys. Enjoy. I'm in love with it, too. And you'll see me wearing mine. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. And there's something, you sit up a little straighter when you're... This is our amulet from our class this year in Soul Shift. Like, together, it's like... That's it. That's all you need. Yeah, you can do quad pay. So you separate it into 4 payments, which just makes it easier. I think it's 4 payments over 6 weeks or something like that, but there's no interest. So it just lets you break things up a little bit. I always say I wish the people I bought from had quad pay. They don't. It'd be nice. It took us like 6 months to get quad pay set up on sagegoddess.com. It's not an automatic thing. We had to work with our developers, and but it's been making things a lot easier for people, which is nice. That's right, Priestess on. I'm very excited for you guys. This one was part of our students' toolkit for January. We don't have any more of them, unfortunately, but I'm glad you like it. This is one of the, when I was in ayahuasca ceremony in October, I channeled a new Reiki system called the Angelophos, or the Light of Angels. And this is the first symbol. This is our emergence symbol from that system that I downloaded. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, so if you purchase something tonight, you're going to get an invoice tomorrow for your purchases from tonight. And then you'll have 24 hours to pay your invoice, and you can use quad pay on that if it's over $100. And then we will ship your items within the next week. Pretty cool. Yeah, so you just say sold if you want something. Once my team has told you, once I've told you what it is, and Team SG has said the item and the price, then you can just say sold and you'll get an invoice tomorrow. It's like magic. Oh, did you like it? I'm so glad. Yeah, I can't take it off. That's how most of us feel about it. Most of us haven't taken it off since we opened our tools. All right.
Shall we talk about your boyfriend tonight?
They're always my boyfriend.
I don't know why.
Well, here's the thing. Just because it's big and pointy, maybe it's my girlfriend.
I think this one was a boyfriend.
I don't know.
It does have a
I've known some women who were big and pointy in their own way.
I think this one was a boyfriend.
Yeah, quad pay's only in the U.S. Say hi to Alexis, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
I'm sticking this chick on a plane tomorrow.
What?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I got it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You want me to help you?
No, I got it.
Okay.
I just have to get a good grip on it. There we go.
Okay.
Let's show them the cool side.
Okay. Here's 300,000 terminations. I mean, literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't even count them all. There's a phantom here and chlorite here. And then, so this is a double terminated. He only has one big one here. He's showing off. And then this is all chlorite phantom down the front. Do you see that? I might have to turn it just, I feel bad, Alexis.
No, it's okay.
I'm like, got my hands under you. Oh, you see it? Now you can see right there all that chlorite phantom and Q siren.
All right.
You got it?
Yes.
Okay. Teamwork. That's my boyfriend. Also my girlfriend. I know. So that is from Brazil, and we can ship that anywhere in the world to you. So don't be shy. Shipping on that is included in the price. We don't charge you extra shipping. It's still $5 to ship it outside the U.S. I mean, the thing weighs more than I do. pretty beautiful, right? It's your they friend. It's my they friend. I know. I'm like, I don't, I don't like the, boxes and categories. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Were you going to say something? Oh, you laughed like you were going to say something.
Oh,
I don't know.
well, someone said something funny, but then I was going to let you finish before I said it.
What did Candace say that was bad?
Well, did we say the price and everything?
Oh, no, we haven't said the price. I got to talk about that.
No, it wasn't Candace. It was Melissa Petrelli. Melissa Petrelli said, Alexis, you're in shorts. And I just had to chuckle because I'm always in shorts.
Yeah, she always wears shorts. Just like I'm always in a tank top. I don't care if it's 10 degrees outside. I'm in a tank top. She's always in shorts. This is why Alexis and I have to retire to a very warm climate. Otherwise, we're going to have to make different wardrobe choices.
If I get cold or if the
You put
weather's
tights
going to
on,
be
don't you?
cold, I put tights on.
Yeah, she puts tights on.
Fishnets on.
Yeah. I'm sure this is what you guys want to hear all about right now during a gem sale.
Well, they asked, so I'm just saying. Anyway, let's give it a price.
Okay, where's my boyfriend?
That is line. Boyfriend is line number 22.
How much is he? You can take him home. Okay, so the retail value of this piece is $2,400. You can have him for $1,800. $1,800 for my boyfriend. Which is actually, I mean, I know that's a lot of money, but that's also a lot of crystal. A naturally double terminated crystal that size, I think the retail value, I mean, I just came back from Tucson, so I see these things. I think the retail value is closer to $5,000 for that piece. So $1,800 is, especially with your shipping included, that's a bargain. I know. That's a bargain. And it's so beautiful. And by the way, the chlorite inclusions in that, just to teach you for a second, chlorite is that really dark green kind of, did you see that kind of like mossy kind of fuzzy inclusion on the top of that piece? That's a powerful physical healer. It's a stone of regeneration. I have customers come to me all the time. Do you have chlorite? Because they want it after surgery. They want it after chemo. They want it after. It's very good for regenerating. Oh, did Becky Bowman get that? Mm-hmm. Go, Becky Bowman. Girl. And now I'm excited. What a great home for that piece to go to. I'm so thrilled that that one called to you. What a treat that is. It really, I have such affection for you guys, and we've really gotten to know a lot of each other over the years. If you're new, you won't be new for long. Hope you'll come back, because we really do develop a little kinship here. And it's really nice when I know where the crystal's going. It's a fabulous home. Thrilled. Just like I'm thrilled for those of you getting the priestess necklace. I saw who's getting it, and I hope it's going to be a talisman of power and possibility for you. So it really does get us excited when we see where the pieces are going. And we will, by the way, so Team SG announces all of the winners of all of the items in the feed. So if you want to know who got the necklaces, other things, sometimes I announce them just for fun, and I'm sure I'll announce a few live because I like to do it and say your names. But if you're wondering like who got something in particular, all you have to do is check the feed, and Team SG will let you know. I feel like Baby Yoda's ambassador. It makes me happy.
It's time to talk about my favorite of the evening.
Did you come for the ring? Okay. So, another item in Tucson where I screamed was double terminated Moldavite. Tonight I have sizes 8 and 9, and I have two different sizes. I have medium and I have large. So let me start by showing you. This is the large. So what they did is they took Moldavite, natural Moldavite, this is legit, and they polished it into a little double terminated point and then set it in solid sterling silver. These don't exist anywhere else in the world. I'm the only one who's got them. And this is the size large, and this is the size medium. Large.
There's actually also a size small.
Oh, there's a small.
Yes.
Tonight?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm seeing on the sheet, and I think I handed it to you.
Well, I think it's small and medium then.
No, it's in the size, in size 8.
Yep.
We have medium and large, and in size 9, we have small and medium.
Okay, I only have 3 rings.
Because there's 3 sizes of the stone. So, this is the small.
Oh, and the medium is just thicker.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Sorry.
So, Alexis, we're gonna,
Did I screw this up?
no, so we're gonna say medium or I'm just,
You didn't
no,
screw
you guys are
anything.
great.
No,
I'm just
you
figuring
didn't screw
out how
anything
I'm
up there.
gonna
Okay.
fit.
Yeah, we're just figuring out the logistics of how we're gonna sell these, but we want to sell them, so we're excited.
Okay, hold on.
All
I
right.
know I will. I need clarification. Then I can help you
Yes.
guys. I'm gonna put my own mask on, and I'll put your mask on.
How about this? Let's
Okay.
start with ring. We're gonna start with ring size 8.
How do I know
So-
what sizes these are? I'm a mess. I think these are the size 9, and this is the size 8.
Yes. So for ring size 8, we have the medium and the large.
Okay.
So let's do
I
that
need you to
first.
double check sizes on these because I cannot distinguish between 8 and 9.
Well, I mean, I don't think we need to point that part out. I think we just need to show that this is the small, which is only available in the 9. And then the medium and large are the same for both sizes.
Okay.
Does that make sense, or do you need
There's
me to-
no large under the size 9 though.
Oh, I'm sorry, I said it wrong. So medium and large is only available for 8. Medium is available in 8 and 9, and small is only available in 9.
Wow. Okay. This is small in 9. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's start with small
In size.
in size 9.
So if you're a size 9, this is for
My
you.
when I was younger, I found that my brain was a lot better. And now it's like I get kind of like all the details. I'm like, what is happening? Woo! Oh yeah, okay, this is the small in size 9. I have 11 of these. And this is $129. Retail price, we think $299. I mean, it's gem grade, the best quality Moldavite, hand cut and faceted. So we didn't even know what a retail value would be. Like I said, these don't exist anywhere else, so there is no retail value. $129 for small. This is the ultimate Moldavite ring. You guys were wanting this one for a long time. Yeah, you just graduated. I mean, I can't top this. They don't have plans to have any more of these either. By the way, they told me. We'll see. I don't know. Okay, $129. Now I have medium in size 8 and 9, which is this, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the medium size. It's thicker. Medium, I have 10 in size 8, and I have 18 mediums in size 9. And these are $149. Again, we don't know what a retail comparison would be. A whole bunch of bucks. $149. It's a really good price, actually. Okay, $149. I have 10 in size 8, and I have 18 in size 9. Gorgeous, right? Clarity's pretty good on the camera, too, tonight, I gotta say.
Mm-hmm.
This is size large. I have 10 of these in size 8, and that's it. And these are $199. Isn't that cool? You can still see the natural texture. Do you see that? Because they left one side raw. And I think they did that to prove the authenticity of it too, by the way. But you can feel it. I mean, these are legit. Isn't it beautiful? If you don't feel like a priestess in that, I can't help you. Like, that's something else. And oh my goodness, congratulations. If you got one, you made, just a really good choice tonight. All the Tucson stuff in particular that I brought home is like, for collectors, wow. I'm excited for you. I love that. Siren of the Void said it looks like algae. You're not wrong. A nice algae spirulina. But what it is crazy town, alien, Moldavite will knock your socks off. I wear it all the time, but I'm somebody who I like being a little soft. Moldavite makes you a little soft. For people who are used to being really focused and stuff, it makes them feel dizzy sometimes. But I kind of rock a natural dizzy sometimes. Listen, you're not paying me to be focused. You're paying me to be funny. You like to be with me because I'm weird and I'm funny and I talk about weird things and I'm not focused. When I get focused, I'm super boring.
Ooh, Sarah Lucas said, what's a good companion stone to mold?
To Moldavite? Libyan Tektite, actually. Libyan Tektite's really good with Moldavite. I like it. It's too much for some people because Libyan Tektite, again, is extraterrestrial in origin. These are the result of meteoric collision with Earth anywhere from 21 to 30 million years ago.
My personal suggestion is, especially during dream time, which I've encountered this a couple times when I go to bed with my rings on, is Moldavite with opal.
Moldavite with opal. Yeah.
I've had some really crazy dreams.
That doesn't surprise me, actually, because of, opal is so... Opal's definitely higher chakra, upper chakra, and very higher dimensional energy. The vibration of opal is makes you tingly. You know the piece I have from Momo, my big fire opal from Momo. That makes me tingly. Woo! Great questions. Oh, and I love that, Becky Bowman. You're exactly right. Tanzanite.
Oh.
But here's the thing with Tanzanite. You guys know about Tanzanite, right? It was a lightning bolt that struck the ground right outside of Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania. And so there was this huge storm and everybody in that village left the village because there was so much thunder and lightning. They were worried, it was constant. So everybody fled the village. Lightning struck down into the ground right at the base of Mount Kilimanjaro where we find Tanzanite. And the lightning, as it was piercing the earth and coming back out, actually pulled Tanzanite crystals out of the earth and scattered them all over the ground. And so when the villagers came back, they thought it was a sign from God. They were so happy. They were dancing, they were singing, because they intuited that this material was going to bring them wealth. And to this day, Tanzania's economy is governed by the mining and sale of Tanzanite. Supports the entire economy of that country. So it has a magical origin too. It's not extraterrestrial, but it certainly has its own origin story that I find really interesting. It's absolutely true. If you haven't, you should get Crystal Lore, which is my crystal history book. You can get it on Amazon or you can get it on sagegoddess.com. It's got all my stories in it. So if you love the gemstone stories, I took months to sit and write Crystal Lore, so you might really enjoy that. Okay, let's talk bracelet. I like this bracelet a lot.
This bracelet's cool.
Hair's got funky. Okay. Oh my god, the quality of this rainbow moonstone. So this is beautiful Tucson. I think there's one, though?
Yes.
Okay.
Only one.
And which number is this one, Alexis?
This is mine, number 26.
Okay. This is, okay. Somebody lucky's going to get this. This is a gorgeous... I hope it doesn't wash it out too much. Hold on. Gorgeous rainbow moonstone bracelet.
Should I try turning the lights off?
Let's see. Oh, no, it's good. They're cooking. You see that? They are cooking. They're even flashy on the back. That's how you know you've got good rainbow moonstone, when it flashes for you on the back too. So this is adjustable. My wrist is about a size 6. I would say this is a 6.5 up to an 8. And so rainbow moonstone is a stone. You should wear this at every full moon. It's about fruition, manifestation, and completion. It's really good for wish fulfillment, dream fulfillment. Isn't it beautiful? $120. It's all done in sterling silver, toggle clasp. Super easy on and off. And it's heavy too. I mean, it's a nice weight of a bracelet too. This is not a tiny bracelet. This is for someone who wants to take up her space. I love it too. I'm not going to put it on right now because I'm trying to do all the things, but it is absolutely beautiful. Congratulations. I wonder who got that one. Thrilled for you. That's a beautiful bracelet. Everybody should have a rainbow moonstone bracelet in their collection at some point, because it's just such a good stone. Cody wanted to know if I ever get child-sized bracelets. How big is your wrist, Cody? Mine's like a 5.5 to a 6 on this hand, and like a 6.5 on this hand. So I usually wear kids bracelets too. I always have to have my bracelets sized down, and then in other cases, like I made this for myself. So I wouldn't have been able to find one as tiny as I need it usually. So let me know what your bracelet size is, Cody, and I'll keep you in mind. Did Kim get it? Yay! Kim got it. Ah, look at that. So Carolyn is teeny town. She's a 5 1/4 wrist. Tiffany is a teeny town. She's a 4. Cutie pie, ladies, you are. Look at you, so tiny. You guys have teeny town fingers too. I imagine you having little fairy wrists and fairy fingers. I love that. So cute. Well, and then the other side of that is getting the bigger bracelets. Now, I will tell you something. I don't have my phone here, or I would show you.
Is it somewhere? Do you want me to grab it?
Will you bring that to me, and then I'll show them? Go grab my phone off of my desk for me.
Sure.
Thank you. Okay, I got these cuffs in Tucson, and technically they're men's size. I mean, I think they're 9 to 10 inch cuffs. You guys, they're like every Viking's dream come true. I don't have them here to give them to you. I'm bringing them home from Tucson. I bought them and then I put them in my warehouse in Tucson. Unbelievable. Let me show you. I'm gonna flip your lid. It's so fun to show you guys things. I mean, I hate to be a tease because I can't give you this thing right now, but they're fucking unbelievable. Hold on. Wait for it. Poop. Did I not take them with my phone? Maybe oh no, here it is. Okay. See what you think. Isn't that cool? So that is ammonite. Ammonite is that beautiful natural rainbow form of ammonite that happens naturally over time because of the presence of water. So these are snap cuffs in the larger sizes. Is that the most beautiful thing? And they're real leather. So they're beautiful and soft and pliable, but aren't they gorgeous? I know. There's going to be about a dozen of those when the time comes, and they're affordable too. So stay tuned. I know. I saw those and I'm like, then I went to try one on and I'm like, nope. Because on my wrist, I snapped it and then I could pull it right off. But my wrist is, teeny. That's true. We could go full She-Ra and just put it on our arms. That's a really good idea, actually. Oh, I bought all of those that they had. Okay. Surprise baskets. Surprise. This time it's sugar and spice. Our theme this time for surprise baskets, and if you're new, what we do is the price is $100, but they're worth $200. We put 3 perfumes, 2 candles, smudging supplies, crystals, a gemstone set, flash tattoos, everything in there according to a theme. And because we're coming up on Imbolc February 1st, which is the midway point in the northern hemisphere between winter and spring, it's a fire holiday, and it starts to stir your passion, leading up to, of course, Beltane, which is the sex holiday on May 1st. This is all in the Celtic tradition. So the fire starts to burn at Imbolc, and then it gets brighter at spring equinox, and then we go full frontal at Beltane. So we're starting the sugar and spice energy here. I have 25 of our sugar and spiced surprise bags, lots of sacral, chakra, calcite, carnelian, hematoid, aura rose, Shiva lingam, tantra perfume, which is just back. This is a good one. There's sex perfume in here too, carnelian, gemstone candle, all of your flash tattoos. So you can say sold surprise basket, and the first 25 of you are going to get some fun. Yeah, Beltane is, most people's favorite holiday because the rule is you are supposed to have sex at Beltane. So I usually, if I'm teaching on Beltane, I will tell everybody, okay, now ceremony's over, now go hit it and forget it. Congratulations to you guys. So we'll see how much sugar and how much spice there is in your basket.
Shall we talk about some... That's all... Well, he has a little bit of sugar and spice.
He's sugar and spice.
But he's got a little bit of spice.
He's a little spicy. I swear to God, I'm going to carry this around in Tucson. Just right in front of me. It's a great conversation starter. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Shall we talk about some winners?
Let's do it.
Okay. So the green garnet slices.
Okay, green garnet winners. You ready?
The medium.
These are the medium grossular garnet slices that we had right at the beginning of the show. Congratulations.
And the large went to Gypsy, Jen's, Zenden,
Gypsy
and
Jen.
Hydro, Nikki, and Eileen.
Hydro, Nikki, and Eileen for the large grossular garnet. Congratulations, you guys.
The polished Congo citrine
Polished Congo.
went to Katie B and Dawn D.
Katie B, Don D, congratulations.
Game Toy Stevenson and Deanna F.
Game Toy Stevenson and Deanna F.
Angela S and Shannon C.
Angela S and Shannon C.
Lee M and Andrew R.
Lee M, Andrew R, congrats you guys.
Cheryl Manhall and Laura O.
Cheryl and Laura, congratulations.
Rhonda H and Hilda P.
Rhonda H, Hilda P.
Anna R and Harry S.
Anna R and Harry S.
Gansito Lover and DG Bruman.
Gansito Lover and DG Bruman.
Daisy L and Lena L.
Daisy L and Lena L.
Lori K and Michelle N.
Lori K and Michelle N.
Tracy B and Rhonda L.
Tracy B and Rhonda L.
Gypsy Jen and Kathy B.
Gypsy Chen, Kathy B.
Martha R and Janet.
Martha R and Janet. And that's all she wrote for those beautiful little faceted citrine magic pieces, little magic palm stones. Beautiful, beautiful.
The Baby Yoda Labradorite heart went to Kim J.
Kim got the Baby Yoda heart. Congratulations.
And the other Labradorite hearts went to Lori K and Hydro Nikki.
Lori K, Hydro Nikki. This is the other lab hearts.
Ashley E and Nicole R.
Ashley E, Nicole R. Congratulations.
Cindy N and Annalisa M.
Cindy N and Annalisa M. Annalisa, am I going to see you in Tucson? Usually see you in Denver. Congratulations, everybody. Really, really nice to have you tonight. Angela is asking, did they pay for it or is it a gift? So they are bidding and trying to win the ability to purchase these things because it's first come, first serve. And so everybody says sold now, and then they have an account on sagegoddess.com, so we will invoice them tomorrow, and then they pay, and then we ship the items to them. We do a giveaway during this sale, but these are items that people have purchased. Congratulations. We still have medium Moldavite rings in size 9 for $149. If you're a size 9, this is your chance. Do not miss the Moldavite rings if you want one. We have not done the Lab Moon necklace yet.
And we will soon.
Yeah, so here sometimes I have to space out items a little bit to help Team SG catch up. Because I don't know if you realize this, but I have 2 of my team members here, and all they do the whole sale is this. So they go as fast as they can, but we try to pace the items that we have more quantity of so that they have a little bit more time and space to do that.
Actually, it looks like we can do
Oh, we
that.
can do it.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yay! Okay. So congratulations to those of you who are getting the Moldavite rings. That is just a showstopper. Now, a fun story for you. We're going to do the Lab Moon necklace now, and thank you for asking. I'm going to tell you a story just because I love the stories. This is another made for SG. This is all done in sterling silver. It is a gorgeous crescent moon with labradorite. It's open on the back because if someone's making jewelry for me and they close it on the back, I'm not going to be very happy about that. And they're adjustable, which is kind of fun too. Everything that I wanted in a moon necklace. So back in the day, SG is going to be 9 in July, which is really crazy to me that she's almost a teenager. But back in the day, I would say probably right at the beginning, like maybe 8 years ago, everybody wanted sterling silver moon necklaces. And I found them one time. I was able to find them and import them. And then the person who made that batch for me went out of business or something happened. I was never able to get them again. And I always vowed that I would get sterling silver moons back because I think everybody has to have one in their collection. But then I thought, wouldn't it be cool to do the crescent moon with labradorite, which is the stone of the new moon? And so we had these made. The quality of the labradorite is gorgeous. I mean, you can see it shining over here. And that's a pretty substantial size, I will say. I don't think you'd want it much bigger than that because then it's not subtle. You know what I mean? Like, this is about the size of jewelry that I like, where you almost have to get a little close to me in order to see what it is. If it's big and in your face, sometimes it's too much for me. Necklace. I'm not going to wear it. You know what I mean? Not every day. This is an everyday necklace for you. And so we have... Which one is this one, Alex?
That is line number 24.
Okay. We have 50 of these. They're $49. this is the funny part of the story. 8 years ago, when I had the plain sterling, they were $49. I just, I couldn't find them in an affordable place. So to be able to bring them to you custom made for SG with Labradorite at the same price is kind of coming full circle for me. I wish I had more of them. Aren't they beautiful? So may you always be reminded of your magic when you wear your beautiful necklace. I think you're really going to love that one. I love the chain too. It's a pretty strong chain. I mean, you're not going to break it, but it's delicate. It really lets the pendant be center stage, Sometimes you have a chain and it takes away from the necklace. I just think it's really elegant and beautiful. It was a toss-up tonight which one to wear, because they're both the same length, and I was like, do I want to wear the lapis or do I want to wear the Labradorite moon? Because I love them both. But I'm in kind of a priestessy place today. I was teaching my students this morning. By the way, if you're in Soul Shift, part 2 of your coaching from yesterday is coming as audio to your Facebook group shortly, so get excited for that. I recorded that this morning for you. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it, and I got up early this morning and recorded because I love you so much. I did that. Okay. I still have questions left to answer, so when I'm in Tucson, I'm going to record part 3. I know, I get to craft tomorrow. All the things. And then right after we're done crafting, it's airport time.
Wahoo.
Okay, the belt. It's adjustable. Shake my little booty for you. If you're a belly dancer, you can wear this. I mean, you can make this really sexy, right? Like if you don't have anything else on, if it was just your belt. But this is a goddess belt designed to fit over your hips. It's adjustable. And it even has little magics at the bottom for your little shimmies. Isn't it cute? So I have 2 of these. This one we've affectionately called the sex belt because it's all like sacral chakra stones. And this one is the source belt because this is all throat, third eye, and crown chakra. So you want a sex belt or a source belt? Are you trying to connect to that or are you trying to connect to that? These are made by Team SG. Each one of these took a full day to make. So they're handmade. I only have 1 of each. This isn't like a mass-produced thing. We just thought this was really fun. Because I don't know, do you already have a sex belt? Maybe you already do. You don't even need this. If you already have a sex belt, though, we need to talk, and I want to know why. And then I want to see pictures of it. So I'm jealous. It's really, and there is a lot of love. These, when Team SG makes stuff for you, it is made with a lot of love. Okay.
Can we see the sex belt, please? I think they want a close-up.
Let me take off the sex belt.
The sex belt is cool. I saw some either hessonite or Serpentine garnet on.
Yeah, no, it's
there.
legit sex. As opposed to illegit sex. Yeah, there's different kinds of garnet beads. There are Serpentine garnet beads. There are these like amazing tribal beads. There's tangerine, aura. There's lava beads in there, smoky quartz, chastolite, lots of garnet, sardonyx, fossilized coral from Indonesia. And then this is a hessonite garnet bead for prosperity and a little lotus so that when you shake it, you can ding, ding, ding. Okay. And then this is your source belt. And this one's rad. It's got turquoise merkabas, little peacock beads. This one has scarabs. Look at that. Really special. Chrysocolla, blue goldstone, lapis lazuli, sodalite, amethyst, clear quartz, pearls, tree of life. When you shake it.
Daniel Newman said, "Getting down with the getting down."
I love you guys. They're so great. Okay. These are $149 each. And I'm really excited for the person who will say sold sex belt. And I hope you take a screenshot of that and show your partner. What did you do today? I bought a sex belt. And your partner will be like, from who? And you'll say, from Athena. And he'll say, or she'll say, oh, of course. Because I'm the person who would sell that to you. And if your partner isn't happy about that, there's something wrong with your partner, to be honest. That is legit a party. I'm excited for you guys. Yeah, I mean, they're just, honestly, there's $149 worth of stones and stuff on those. Forget the hours and hours of labor. So it's kind of a gift to whoever gets those. It's putting good energy out into the universe. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Would you like a ring for manifestation, weight loss, protection, and the ability to discern whether someone's lying to you or not? I happen to have that for you. It's literally, I mean, tonight's jewelry is pretty on point. Can't find this for the life of me now.
That is line number 30. It's the very last one.
Oh, well, that's why.
Not to say we're on our last one.
No, we are not on the last one. It's the last one. Okay. You don't have to worry about size with these rings. These are made by my magic ring manufacturer. They're all adjustable. So you can pinch them tight or you can pull them open. I would say the smallest size finger that this would work well on is a 6.5. And I would say it would go up to about a 10. So this is not for my super teeny town fingered peeps. This is for my mid-range fingered peeps, 6.5 to 10. I'm in there. I'm wearing mine on my middle finger, which is about a 6.5 to a 7, and it's very comfortable. Okay, so do not purchase this if you are smaller than 6.5. It will be too big for your hand. Okay. I know, me and my weird sayings. Teeny town peeps. Okay, let me show you what's going on here. This is golden seraphinite, also known as black seraphinite. You've probably seen green seraphinite before. This is a rarer color. It comes from the same region. It's the same stone. It's just a different color wave pattern, and it's a result of the different minerals in the soil. And then this is chrome diopside. And I mean, super juicy, gemmy chrome diopside, translucent, gorgeous. Some people think it's green tourmaline. People often mistake chrome diopside for green tourmaline. Different region, different metaphysical properties, different crystal structures. So they're actually really different stones. And so there are slightly different shapes, and we will just intuitively choose for you because they're all slightly different. Some of them are more of the rectangular. I couldn't decide. These are my two favorites. I love the pear and I love the rectangle. That may actually be the only two shapes we have. So you'll get one of those two shapes when your ring arrives. Isn't it beautiful? I don't think you can go wrong. So again, you just pinch it tighter to make it smaller, and then you open it up, pull it more wide to make it larger. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so golden seraphinite does a lot of different things, but one of the things it is known for is weight loss. It's also known for manifestation. Seraphinite is named after the seraphim, which is the highest order of angels. So in addition to all of its other metaphysical properties, it attracts angelic energy, it brings a lot of peace, a lot of contentment, especially the green seraphinite is more for that. The golden seraphinite activates both the heart and the solar plexus chakra, and so it's known to suppress appetite, much like green apatite does. Isn't that interesting? And then diopside is a manifestation stone. Diopsis in Greek, diopsis means dual sight, double sight. And the concept of diopsis is that you can see both sides of something. And so in ancient Greece, they thought that diopside was a stone that you could hold and that you'd be able to tell whether someone was lying to you or not, because it's diopsis, it's the dual view. Very interesting, right? So truth-telling, protection, manifestation, discernment, weight loss, angelic energy is all in one ring. Isn't that cool? Okay, these, I have 58 of these. The retail price on these is $160. Our price tonight, $99. And I have pretty good quantity. So if you're looking, I mean, this is a good ring for the beginning of the year, because if a lot of you are trying to manifest, a lot of you are trying to lose weight. We all are, right? A lot of us gained a couple pounds over the holidays that are sticking around a little longer than we'd like them to. And then a lot of you are on this journey of trying to find truth, seek truth, manifest truth, discern truth. I mean, that's a really recurring theme in my community right now. This is a good combination for all of those things. I really want you to be able to see that seraphinite up close and clearly.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Look at that.
Wait until you see that in really good bright sunlight.
Ooh,
It's gorgeous.
that's a nice clear shot. It helps when I put my hand over it, Hannah.
Oh, the camera?
Yeah.
Oh, you can see it really clear.
Look
right
at that.
now.
And then when I take my hand away,
Oh, yeah.
it like forces the camera to focus. I'm so excited that I just learned that. That's really exciting. Come back. There it is. Isn't that cool? So now you can really see. And it's almost like these wispy kind of feathery formations on that, but it allows you to see the green of the, pull up my flashlight so I can show you that too. Let me see if I can do all this at once, because these are so beautiful. Oh, there you go. Now you can really see the green of that diopside. Isn't that gorgeous? And that's what you'll see in sunlight. And now you can see why people mistake it for green tourmaline, can't you?
Oh my gosh, that's so. Oh,
Isn't it
so
beautiful?
That's gorgeous.
I can't sing, but holy shit. Thank you, Alexa. She sang for me. Now you know what happened to me when I was shopping, and I was like, okay, all of those in my bag now. Enjoy. Those are fun.
I can sing for us at the Tucson Gem Show.
Thank you.
When
Alexis
you
will do
find
the singing for me.
When you find something you fall in love with, I can stand behind you. You can be the angelic choir.
When you hear people singing like angels, it's actually Alexis, because we found something good. Miss KXLU wants to know if we can see her.
We can see you. It's just your feed. Our feed is not always the same as your feed, so we have to go by hours.
Yeah, did you hear that? Sweetie pie. Yeah, we can see you, but sometimes your feed and our feed go at different paces, different, speeds, and we have to go with ours. We do the best we can to be really accurate, not awkward.
Mystic Gypsy asked, would you recommend not wearing diopside when times are bad?
No, that's actually when I would wear it. That's when I would wear it. But for me, when times are tough, that's when I need discernment and wisdom and clear sight more than ever. You may not feel that way. We might be different that way. When I'm really going through it, I want clarity. I want to know what the heck is going on. And diopside is, it's hard for me to say it without a Greek accent, diopside is that. It's the ability to see clearly.
And she said, doesn't it bring more of what I have?
No. So this is a different stone. You're thinking of epidote. Epidote's the one you don't want to wear when you're in a shitstorm, because it manifests more of what you already have. Epidote, you got to really watch your vibration. It's a great question, but you got to really watch your vibe with epidote, because it's like a beacon that says, bring me more of this, whatever this is. So I wait till I'm juicy, fun, happy, turned on, in the flow, and then I bring out all the epidote and boom, right? Epidote, I don't know that I have any here to show you. I mean, we've sold it a lot in the past. We probably have some on sagegoddess.com. We've had spheres and stuff of it before. We had skulls made out of it eons ago. And the thing is, ultimately, there's really no stone you have to be careful of. But that one does tend to be a beacon. It brings energy to you. And because you tend to, it's not that it's exactly going to bring you exactly what you have, but it's going to meet your vibe. Do you know what I mean? Because energy is like cars on a freeway. Your little energy car goes out, and it's going to attract other cars on that same street at your vibration. So if you raise your vibe, it's going to attract higher vibe cars to you. If you lower your vibe, it's going to attract little shitmobiles to you.
Let's do these next.
It's a weird segue, but let's talk about jade.
And they make a perfect
Look at that. If you were a child of the 70s, your mom could just cut around that. I'm very lucky my mom was a hairdresser, so I never suffered too much of the awkward phase. Although she always cut bangs. And I'm like, I'm not into bangs. I'm not into bangs now. Like, I just, because they're too high maintenance for me. Bangs are a lot of work. And so my mom would cut bangs for me, but then she didn't want to maintain them. And it's like, listen, lady, you cut them, you're caring for them. You want me to be low maintenance? We let the bangs grow out. So ever since I've been young, I have not had bangs anymore. Little things you didn't need to know about me, but now you know. Danielle's brother got the bowl.
Line number 9.
Okay, thank you. Line number 9.
I didn't get the bowl, but I did get the shitty cut bangs.
Did
they
you?
Used to be like all the way up here.
I had high bangs and they were kind of short. Like yours are like offside and kind of flowy, and you take care of yours. It's different. Bangs do make people look younger. I mean, I probably would look younger if I had bangs. But you know what? I don't care. I'm not young and I don't need to look like it. Oh, Christy's mom gave her a mullet. See, Andrew's had a good mom. His mom wouldn't allow the bowl cut. Honestly, Andrew, I can't imagine you with a bowl cut. Like, it's kind of a perish the thought. You're too cool for that. We end up talking about haircuts. Okay. This is Serpentine. Isn't it beautiful? Serpentine is actually a really interesting stone. It is a Kundalini stone. And this bowl, handmade with lapis. So the base is lapis. Isn't that beautiful? And then the center is lapis, and then it's lapis all the way around the edge. Isn't that gorgeous? This is a fun bowl to eat from. This would be a fun bowl to serve in, right? You're not going to want to put this in your dishwasher. You're always going to want to hand wash any bowls that you use. You could use this for incense, and you could use this as a smudging bowl, right?
Imagine eating some grapes off it.
Ooh, grapes.
I don't know why my mind went right to that.
Ooh,
But
grapes.
it just feels so Cleopatra.
You're feeling very goddessy. You know what Dave told me last night? He woke up in the middle of the night and he turned over to me, and I was going like this in my sleep. He's like, it was like you were conjuring something, or you were, and I'm like, with both hands, and he was like, yeah.
That's freaky.
Huh?
That's spooky.
It's a little weird, isn't it? What was I doing? And I was like, are you sure I was asleep? And he's like, yeah, you were out, but you were like.
It's good to know you never go to bed mad at him.
I do go to bed mad at him sometimes.
Oh,
I
I
do.
thought you said you don't go to bed angry.
I really try not to, but there's sometimes that I'm just mad. I'm a double fire sign, so I don't go to bed like angry, but I go to bed like.
You wouldn't try to
Simmering
conjure.
a little bit.
No, I do too.
I simmer a little bit.
I'm just a little Pisces.
Sometimes I'm too tired to work it all out. We've been together for half of our lives. Like, shit happens, and I'm just like, you know what, you?
Just don't conjure anything. When you're angry,
I don't
just
think
while
I would.
you're
I don't know. I
sleeping.
know. Like, were you worried about it? If you're married, does that happen to you sometimes? Like, you don't want to go to bed angry, but you're just like, talk to the hand right now. Anyway, okay, on we go. Because I do think this could be a compelling smudging bowl for you, can we commit Alexis to sending these with some smudging situations?
Yes.
Would that be okay?
Yes.
Okay.
I will include that in our notes.
Okay. So you're going to get some free gifts because it would be a really nice it would be a really nice smudging bowl. So the price will include, we're not charging you extra for that, but just when yours comes, it'll have a couple of smudge bundles or Palo Santo sticks or something like that in there for you. Kind of fun, right?
Let's do a smudge bundle and a Palo Santo.
Okay, so we'll do one smudge bundle, one Palo Santo for you. Yeah, I'm the same way Vicky Meeks. She said, I go to bed annoyed but not angry. Yeah, I go to bed annoyed for sure sometimes, but I don't go to bed mad. If I'm legit pissed off, we're having a conversation. Because I can't sleep that way. Angela's like, please tell us how much it is.
And she's like, I'm gonna go to bed mad at you if you don't give me this back.
It's true. Don't you wish you guys knew me before the ADHD really kicked in? I was so much more focused. Okay. I have 3 of these. They are $40 a piece. And they are all handmade, hand-carved. Aren't they beautiful? And they will come with smudging options for you. About $10 worth of smudging options for you as our gift. Super fun, right? And it's perfect. I mean, it really is perfect.
Michelle says going to bed in a snit means good sex the next night.
Cheers to that, darling. I just wrote about orgasms and manifestation today. Wait, what did I miss?
No.
Okay.
Hannah said, what is a snit?
No. I like the word snit. I also like the word snark. Snark?
All right, that's a good word.
Now I understand.
It's like, snit is like snark.
Speaking of bowls, should we do our next bowl?
Oh, let's do bowls. Congratulations, by the way. I love these. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this. And what a fun, exotic smudging bowl.
You can use them as a hat, you can use them as a smudging bowl, or you can use them for your grapes. I'm pretty sure
And your grapes.
Cleopatra had one just like this.
Okay. Snarky snit.
Or you could use them for your manicures, too.
You could use them for your manicures. That's true.
Goddess manicure.
That's true. Or you could fill it full of salt and you could clear your stones in it.
That's a very nice idea.
Excuse me. Or fill it full of dirt. I like to stick my hands in dirt if I can't get outside, if I'm somewhere where it's too cold to go outside and stuff like that, I will bring dirt in a little bowl and like stick my fingers in it to ground. It's weird, but I do it. Okay. Now, these are cool. These are dinosaur bones that we think make really lovely soap dishes. It's your choice whether you tell your guests or not what that is. They might say, oh, what is that made out of? You could say, oh, it's just stone.
Oh, Scout said to fill it with chipstones and a succulent. Sorry.
Aw, you could do a succulent in there. I like that. I know. Yes, these are dinosaur bones. And it's coming with Sage Goddess soap. You might get vanilla moon soap, which is vanilla and patchouli. You might get medicine space soap, which is all kinds of healing. It's white sage, tobacco, frankincense. Which one? Oh, here they are. I have 12 of the small. And these are 54. 12 of the small, so you get a small dino bone and your soap for 54. Aren't they fun? And then I have 8 of the medium for 64. 54 and 64. Aren't they fun? This is the kind of thing you're only going to find in a gem sale like this. These are super hard to find, and you know, we tried to be creative in thinking about what we would do with it. What I will do with it, because I'm keeping one. I think they're so beautiful. And you can feel the energy of it. I mean, I wish I could pass it through the screen to you. Isn't that cool? A dinosaur walked this earth with this inside of him or her. Aren't they incredible? I know. I mean, it's just like when you really think about it, that creature walked this earth and this was part of its physical body. Yeah, you could put charcoal on this. You could smudge on this too. We just thought because of the size of it, it was like such an obvious match. By the way, with Sage Goddess soaps, these are all cold pressed and made here in-house. They're the best soaps on the planet. We're so picky about our soap, and the ingredients are really pure and natural. When you get your soap, cut it in half and save the other half. Because you really only need one half at a time. It'll fit in your hand better, and that way you really get 2 bars of soap for the price of 1. So that's my recommendation. As soon as you get your soap in the mail, open it up, cut it in half, and wrap the other half and put it away. Or put the other half in a second shower if you have 2 bathrooms. Super fun, right? I'm so glad you like the soaps. Yeah, the patchouli soap is insane. All of our soaps are insane. But they're made with the real deal, and I think you can feel the difference, so enjoy. Yeah, Janet, my husband's favorite soap is the North. He took home 4 bars for his shower. He calls it his shower because I'm more of a bath person. I take showers too, but he's the one who's in there every day, and so he likes the North soap. Yeah, cut them into little pieces. You don't need very much, and it lasts forever. The soaps just last forever. So it's a good value because the ingredients are really, really, really good. Congratulations, you guys who got those. That's super fun. I'm excited to see who got those today. They're wondering about the winners of the moon necklaces.
I can name those.
Can we do that?
Yes, I can.
Let's do it. You guys having fun?
Okay. The moon necklaces are going to Brianna N and Amy W.
And Brianna N. Yep, and Amy W.
Alicia W and Dandelion.
Alicia W. and Dandelion. Congratulations.
Inns Rose 21 and Artsy Girl.
Inns Rose 21 and Artsy Girl.
Dawn Marie and Teresa S.
Dawn Marie and Teresa S.
Jen K and Nicole R.
Jen K and Nicole R.
Dawn S and Lori S.
Dawn S and Lori S. I'm trying to do my trick here again.
Britt K and Chris D.
Britt K and Chris D. Congratulations.
Debbie E and Teresa VK.
Debbie E and Teresa VK.
Dot L and Michelle N.
Dot L and Michelle N.
Mona E and Anna B.
Mona E and Anna B.
Cindy G and Kathy B.
Cindy G and Kathy B.
Deanne J and Lori S.
Deanne J and Lori S.
Dot R and Denise A. W.
Dot R and Denise W.
Sarah L and Anna F.
Sarah L and Anna F.
Candace M and Kate's Picks.
Candace M and Kate's Picks.
Natasha G and Shiva M.
Natasha B.
G.
G and Shiva M.
Shannon C and Katie Cat.
Shannon C and Katie Cat.
Cheryl T and Christy L.
Cheryl T and Christy L.
Roshan.
How do you spell it?
Rauschund.
Is it Roxand or Roshand? Let us know because we want to pronounce your name correctly. Congratulations.
Corgi Mama and Lisa.
Corgi Mama and Lisa.
Lisa W.
Lisa W.
Katie L and Melissa L.
Katie L and Melissa L.
LaFawn and SB.
LaFawn and SB.
Jamie O and Megan S.
Jamie O and Megan S.
Daisy T and Grace N.
Daisy T and Grace N.
Mandy W and Nicole R.
Mandy W and Nicole R.
And Denora.
And Denora. Congratulations, everybody. Very, very exciting. So happy. For sure. What about the dish with smudgings? Let me know, Angela, which one you're asking about. Oh, you want to know who got the bowls? Probably.
Yes,
okay.
those went to Tracy D.
I'm going to pretend like I'm holding one. Tracy D.
And Amy W.
And Amy W. for the bowl, the nephrite or the serpentine bowl with the smudging supplies.
And Tamara B.
And Tamara B. Congratulations. I don't know, Kendall, that we know what kind of dinosaur it was. A big one? I don't know. I can try to find out for you. I mean, I'm curious too. I don't know. Yeah, so when I get my soaps home, because I bring soaps home from the shop once a month, I cut them into little slivers. So each one of these I cut into like 4, because I don't like to hold a big piece of soap. And my daughter and son have a bathroom, and then Dave and I have a bathroom, and then I have a guest bedroom downstairs. And so I'll put one little slice in the guest bedroom shower, because I have company over all the time. A lot of people come in and out of town and stay with us. I like having people in the house, so we have company a lot. So I try to keep a little sliver in there in the guest shower too. Okay.
Oh, right.
Where are we going next? You're so welcome. It's wonderful to have you guys here.
Do you want to talk about Tucson treasures?
Okay, so it is last call for Tucson treasures. I should tell you that. Are we able to offer some?
Yeah, so line number 76.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't realize we were doing this. There's no 76.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm looking at the wrong number.
You're
Hold
messing
on.
with me, Alexis.
Line number 16. I had the 6 right.
Line number 300. Okay. Okay, so I have 20 Tucson treasures left. I have 15 of the 200, and I have 5 of the 500. Let me explain what this is. You're able to say sold now, and then, but the actual price with their discount and then with shipping, did we figure that out? You need to figure that out with the product team and maybe let me know, because
This is actually less because they're not paying for shipping.
Okay.
From what I was told by Dave.
So it is just 200 and 500.
Yes.
Okay. Really? It's less, huh? Or is it? Does it work out to be the same?
That's what I was told by
Okay.
Dave. We can apply do you want to, I can quickly apply the
Can you just
18%.
confirm? Can you just confirm with them that, okay, I just want to double check. Okay. The hint is, this is something you will use. I can't say any more than that. I want to, and you know I'm all about the spoilers, but my team will bite me if I do it. Physically. So I can't. These are things that I had made for SG. that had to be brought to the U.S. to Tucson. So I don't have them here to show you. They're being brought to Tucson for me to bring back to you. These have taken months in advance. That's all I can tell you. And they're amazing. And they don't exist anywhere else in the world. We will not have more of them afterward. It was one of these things where I said to the person, is there any way that you could make these for me? And he said, yes. And it was like, oh my God. So I'm very excited about it. If you trust me, it's one of my favorite things. Is that a good hint too? I'm addicted to them.
Okay, so what would be $200 is $164
Tonight?
Yes, I applied the 18% discount.
Okay.
Yeah. And then what
Did you check with them though? Because about shipping, just to make sure.
They're not paying shipping.
But online they do. On sagegoddess.com.
Yes, that's why it's
okay, so is it sold $164 then?
Yes.
Okay. Oh my God, I can't believe this, you guys. Don't pass this. Oh, we actually have 20. Oh, we have 20. Instead of 200, it's 164 tonight. Because we're factoring in your discount. Woo! 164. And then instead of 500, it's
410.
410. I only have 5 of the big ones, you guys, and I only have 20, and I'm sorry. And then that is absolutely it. Like, it's not like I'm going to go, oh, look, I found 5 more or whatever. It's, I literally had these made. So there's no more of them. Lena says she feels ripped off. Why do you feel ripped off, Lena? Are they getting it for less than, I don't think this is less than.
It's not. From, on the website, you are able to apply whatever discount was offered.
Yeah, so if you didn't use your discount, Lena, when you bought it, let us know. If you forgot to use your discount that day, let us know. I am so excited for you guys. Yeah, Lena's saying she paid $31 in shipping, but you should have gotten a discount, Lena, off of it. Do you know what I mean? So that's the difference. So if you didn't use your discount, do you know what I'm saying? Then you need to let us know, and we will go back and refund you the discount of that day of your purchase. Does that make sense? I am so excited for you guys because you are going to be so happy when you get yours. The other thing you should know, and the reason why this is such a crazy deal, so I did research into what essential oils and resins Nefertiti, Cleopatra, the ancient queens used for beauty. And I bought all of those raw ingredients. This was months ago. Then I ordered a custom perfume bottle, brand new perfume bottle, only for this perfume. And you're getting that perfume as my gift on top of your Tucson treasure. And that perfume is worth $40 or $50, including the custom bottle. It's probably worth closer to $60 or $70. So on top of getting the big thing that you're getting, you're also getting that perfume. That perfume won't be listed on the website, so you'll be the only one who has it. And so it's the Ancient Beauty perfume to end all Ancient Beauty perfumes. It was fun to do the research too. I was always curious, like, yeah, so we're not planning to list the perfume. It's only for people who bought the insiders. So you'll have to give me some feedback when you get it. It's an amazing deal. I mean, you guys, it really, truly, it's an amazing deal. You will be so happy when you get yours. So congratulations. I'm very excited for all of you. I don't want to give too much away about the perfume. When I send your Tucson treasure, I'm doing a little write-up on the perfume that will kind of walk you through my research process and what those oils represent. And I'll give you some tips and suggestions too for how to anoint with that blend. I might even do I'm thinking about doing a little guided meditation to go with it. For people who get that perfume too. Like something to kind of lead you through a meditation while you work with those oils to take you back to the temple days and back to the pyramids and something intoxicating like that. So just stay tuned. You'll be glad. It's a good time. Yeah, we're working on Aphrodite's balm too. Will you make a note about Aphrodite's balm? Because I'm out of it too at home. My Aphrodite's balm I keep by my bedside and I put on my cuticles every night. And then if you put, with your Aphrodite's balm, the other thing you have to do, put a little bit right here and put a little bit right here. This is where we get our early fine lines and wrinkles, like, you know, your smile lines. So put it right here and put it right here, right under your eyes. Not right up in your eyes, but under here where you get your smile lines. because there's ingredients in Aphrodite's balm that are really known for softening the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So in addition to your cuticles, then just go boop, boop before you go to bed. These are the little tips and tricks that really, honestly, that and vitamin C serum. If you're getting fine lines and wrinkles on your face every day, you need to put Aphrodite's balm and then a little bit of vitamin C serum right here and right here.
Get some of this stuff off of here.
Yeah, I think it's sold out right now, which is why.
Yes, I added a note that we should restock that.
Yeah.
And that will be sent to our product team.
The Champaka balm you can use like that too, because Champaka has some anti-aging properties too. So if you have your new moon kit, again, cuticles and then boop, boop. It'll make such a big difference, but you have to be consistent. You have to do vitamin C in your balm every single day. Don't forget. Put it on your vanity where you're always going to see it in the morning. It's not pendulum time yet, darlings, but we are almost there.
Yes, we will get to the pendulums.
It is awesome generator time. Okay, I have 3 different sizes. This is the large, 7 inches. I have 3 of these. This is the medium, 6 inches. I have 18 of these. And then this is the small, 4.5 inches. And I have 15 of these. This isn't just black tourmaline. This is black tourmaline with hematite, which is why these are so special. These are from Brazil. They did a beautiful job. They're beveled. And I always try to teach you about marks of quality. That line right there is called a bevel. Not everybody who does generators bevels them because it's an extra step in the polishing and the carving process, but it shows you that they care. And you can see the red. Hematite comes from the root word for in Greek for blood, right? Hematite, hematos, right? Is the word for blood, and it's called that because it's red. And our ancient Greek ancestors thought that there was actually blood in the stone. Aren't they cute? Just like they thought that it was actually blood inside of green jasper, which we know it's not, but that's why it's called bloodstone. That's a great question. So Siren of the Void is asking, how do you use generators? Before I forget, if you need to learn about stones, please join my online crystal healing class called Crystal Masters. I'm spending a whole month just teaching you about generators and obelisks later this year. So Team SG will put up the link if you'd like to join us and register. It's super easy. And I'm leaving for Tucson tomorrow night, and Crystal Masters is going to be the group that's going to get the most of my lives, my giveaways, all the behind-the-scenes interviews, all of that for the next almost 2 weeks. So please make sure you join Crystal Masters. It's $30. We'll get you into the Facebook group before I land so that you don't miss a minute of the madness, unless you don't want to see me every 5 minutes for the next 10 days. And I would understand that. Maybe you've had enough of me tonight. But definitely join us. You don't want to miss all of that. Plus, you're going to learn a lot. But let me give you a brief primer on generators now. So generators are points, just like this. Flat bottom, pointed up, typically 6-sided on the bottom. And that's because most generators are made out of quartz, and quartz is a hexagonal stone, 6 sides, right? Xe in Greek is 6. And so hexagon means 6-sided. And so a generator creates like a fountain of energy. The energy comes up through the bottom of the generator, out the top, and then loops back through. So the difference between a generator and a sphere is that a sphere radiates energy in 360 degrees. It radiates energy in all directions, but it disperses the energy. Generators have a tighter loop of energy, like a fountain or a vortex of energy, and so they raise a tighter, higher vibration. So in some ways they're more powerful than spheres, but they don't cover the amount of distance that spheres cover. Does that make sense? Yeah, you absolutely can. Linda's asking if she works, will she be able to see the videos later? Yeah, everything's recorded. That way you can come home and just binge watch Tucson. Crystal Masters is going to be like my Tucson reality show. So if you want to see crazy things from crazy people, and if you're crazy too, you should probably come on over. We'd love to have you there. Yay, Sita's coming in. Yay, yay, yay. Yeah, the sessions are archived. You have permanent lifetime access. You get access to our private Facebook group. Alexis and I co-moderate that group. What else do they get for Crystal Masters? I don't even know.
You said an hour of crystal readings every month?
Yeah, there's an hour of crystal readings every month. There's 2 hours of class. And then there's content on your classroom page on sagegoddess.com, access to the Facebook group, and then I do special giveaways and lives into that group separately from other groups, and that's where all the Tucson mania is going on. Angela's like, what's a surprise bag? Okay, so stay tuned. Oh, and we take notes for you. That's true. So you don't have to take notes during class. My team takes notes so that you can sit back and relax. Honestly, that's part of the biggest benefit of the class is not having to take notes. Don't you wish in like college that somebody had taken notes for you? It's kind of a nice little benefit. Okay. So the red is hematite, like I said, root word coming from Greek, hematos is blood. It actually is really good for your blood. Hematite is good for, it conducts energy. It helps to conduct your energy. It's really good if I have clients who work with hematite when they have edema. I also have clients who work with hematite when they're doing a lot of medical procedures where they have to find a good vein easily. If you ever have trouble finding a vein, FYI, hematite in one hand, bloodstone in the other, for 5 to 10 minutes before they're going to look for a vein. You'll be amazed. Anyway, are you sensitive to it? I love it. Hematite for me is just, I don't use it all the time, but this is the big gun. If you need real grounding, real protection, you're having a massive anxiety attack, you're having a massive panic attack, your kids are tantruming. It's like a weighted blanket. It's an energetic weighted blanket is what this is. And so sometimes you need that in your life. Sometimes you don't. And I come and go. Sometimes I do need it. Sometimes I don't want it. So you'll find times, you'll know when those times are in your life that you need this. But I keep mine in my crystal room with my other crystals. I have one of his pieces because this is the finest quality tourmaline in the world. His, without question. Okay. And so I have, like I said, I have 3 of the large. Retail price on this is $2.99. Our price is $179 for the large. It's an amazing price. It's heavy, so I can't hold it up for you for too long because of my shoulder, but they are so beautiful. This is a big mama. This is not some skinny, tiny generator. This is the big, big, big deal. So 3 of these at $179. Then the next size down is $149. And then I have 15 of this size, which is $84. Aren't they beautiful? And honestly, it doesn't matter what size you get. Some people just like bigger stones. I will tell you, again, he's the source, and he only had 3 this size. It just tells you, like, the bigger pieces, it is really hard to get it, even for the people who are the actual source. It's not like he had the rough and sent it to somebody else and they carved it. It's not that. Everything was done there. One place, one source in Brazil, but they don't have enough rough. So it tells you what a special piece you're getting. Congratulations to those of you who are able to get one of these too. Danielle says she has beautiful veins. See, hematology. Did you see the word hematology on Danielle's comment? Same root word from Greek as hematite. It's funny to think, isn't it, sometimes about our ancient ancestors and them looking at stones and seeing red and thinking, oh, that's blood. Hematite. Stone, which literally means stone of blood. It's fun to know the names of your stones and where they come from too, huh? Annette is not being subtle. She would like to see a pendulum. She has asked a couple of times. I think we should perhaps do the pendulums.
Sorry, Annette. We'll get to the pendulums soon.
Okay.
We have it all planned out, but we will get to them.
Okay. Did you hear that? Alexis is driving tonight.
Please trust our...
She has a method to her madness.
Yes.
It's because of quantity and my girls. So just hang tight.
So we try to, if you notice, we try to flip back and forth between high quantity and low quantity.
Annette, you just get in there, girl, and you ask for what you want. And I will always do my best to bring it to you. You know me, I'm not shy, and you don't need to be shy either.
We will make sure you get your pendulum. Well, if you comment in time. We'll make sure you see the pendulum.
Hi, Bree. I know, literally they are. They're like ding, 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 ding. I don't know if you can hear it, but they're working hard. Emerald. Woo! This is emerald. From Brazil, do Brazil. This is not Colombian emerald. It's just different. Same exact composition. This is beryl. Emerald is a hexagonal mineral. Again, XC in Greek means 6. So a hexagon has 6 sides. How many bars of emerald do you count? right? Isn't this beautiful? So I don't have a lot of these tonight either. I have 6 of, is that right? 7 of these.
Yes.
Lowest price we've ever done on emerald. And keep in mind, emerald, ruby, sapphire, and diamond are the precious stones. There is nothing more expensive on this planet than emerald, ruby, sapphire, and diamond. I know. So I have this size, and then I have one size that is larger. So if you want this size, when I say this size, I mean 8.5 to 9 inches of emeralds. Perfectly formed hexagonal wands. Aren't they beautiful? The retail price on this, we couldn't even find a retail price on this, really. It's hard to find. About $1,000 retail price. Our price is $6.99. But again, I only have 7 of these. And it's our lowest price on emerald ever. And again, direct from the source. Isn't that beautiful? Now, emerald is a stone of wisdom, discernment, and prosperity. Cleopatra had a piece of emerald that she had her face carved on. And the emerald tablets, which are the original magical texts authored by Hermes Trismegistus, which I'm going to be teaching in Soul Shift this year. I'm actually going to be teaching you about manifestation using the Hermetic principles, which were written on what's known as the emerald tablets. And so emerald figures into metaphysical history in all kinds of really interesting ways. And it's thought to be this stone that activates the heart chakra so that it attracts prosperity, but it's prosperity of love. It's abundance of love. Isn't that beautiful? And there's no other stone that I can say that about. Emerald is completely unique that way. One other thing I want to tell you about emerald. It's heavy, so I'm going to sit it down. Emerald, in general, so think about the beryl family. Emerald is green beryl. Morganite is pink beryl. Then you have yellow beryl is heliodor, right? And blue beryl, does anybody know what blue beryl is? All of the beryls have other names. So green beryl is emerald, pink beryl is morganite, yellow emerald is heliodor, and then blue beryl is pop quiz time. Isn't it gorgeous? Aquamarine, that's right. Oh, Helena got it, Aurea got it, Leslie got it. You guys are such good students. That's right. So all of the members of the beryl family actually go by other names. And some people didn't know that morganite is beryl, and aquamarine is beryl, and emerald is beryl, and heliodor is beryl. And it's just all the rainbow colors of beryl. If you saw the mala that we have at sagegoddess.com, this is all beryl. It's heliodor, aquamarine, and morganite. Isn't that beautiful? My team had these custom made. I love beryl so much. And I work with malas all the time to recite my mantras. Mine got kind of funky. If that ever happens to your malas, by the way, all you have to do is roll it. If it ever gets like a little kink in it, and that will work the kink out of it. But anyway, this is a beryl mala, which is kind of cool too, if you got one of these. It does look like candy, doesn't it? No. So it was me. Stacy Marie said, I saw someone selling blue morganite, so it would have been aquamarine.
You got it? Do you want me to hold it up for you?
That's okay. I think it's okay, yeah. Here's what I'm going to tell you. I mean, other people have had that blue morganite too. That blue morganite is a really interesting stone because it's not aquamarine. It's a totally different color. And what it is, it's at a different point in the heating process between the moment when morganite becomes aquamarine. And it's a deeper blue. It's almost like a not quite tanzanite blue, but almost like an iolite blue. And so they did these chemical tests on it, and it's at a different point in the heating process than aqua. So it's morganite. It's very different, right? What does beryl do, and why is it different? It just has a different structure. Not all minerals are hexagonal. Beryl is hexagonal, but so is quartz. Quartz is also hexagonal, so it has that. And hexagonal minerals tend to bring balance. Because they're six-sided, and the hexagon represents the Hermetic principle of as above, so below. So it creates this really interesting energetic balance that non-hexagonal stones don't. And then within that, it has this intensity of color. So the energies, in my experience with beryl, are more vibrant than quartz. because of the sort of explosive rainbow of colors that you find it in, all the way from the deepest intense greens and emeralds to the brightest, bubblegum pink of morganite. So I'm glad you asked that. Okay. I'm going to very much try to show you this emerald. There we go. Yeah, I've got it. Isn't it beautiful? Now this one we only have, how many of this one, Alexis?
That we have 3.
We have 3 of this size. This is the largest emerald in the house. I'm going to show you the back too. Because it's even pretty on the back, it's just rough on the back. I'm doing my weightlifting tonight. Isn't it gorgeous? Woo! Okay. Which one is, oh, there we go. 3 of those. Can you believe that those pieces, $9.99 for that big emerald? I have 3. And that's it. Never in all my life have I seen an emerald cluster like that for under $1,000 because we ship it to you for free. Forget about it. It's not for everybody, but if you've wanted emerald, if you've wanted a really big wow piece and you're a collector, I mean, you could sit on that. you could charge your rear end with that. Isn't it gorgeous? So those are here. It is a big Yoda. I would show that to you again, but it's a little bit difficult for me to wield. But now you know that they're here and they are available for you. Which size did you want, Becky? You want the large? Okay, congratulations to you. I know, they are insane. If you're an emerald person, and by the way, it's the birthstone for Taurus, so you know if you're an emerald person. I'm an emerald person even though it's not my birthstone because it's royal, it's regal. Throughout history, I've always been attracted to the stones of kings and queens. I don't know why. But a lot of the royal jewelry, I used to study the jewelry that was used in crowns in particular, the coronas and the signets of royalty, and they always went with emeralds, rubies, and sapphires.
Oh, Sarah Lucas would like to see the small one again.
Let's show it to her. You want to do it? That's the small, which is not small. Isn't it beautiful?
That's bigger than your head. Well, yeah.
It is bigger than my head. Aren't they gorgeous? Aw, thank you for that, Carla. They're really beautiful, and the pricing is amazing. It just depends on if you're shopping for emerald or not. I love rubies too. By the way, I went and I met with that vendor in Tucson this year because I got that emerald from him earlier. He has no emeralds. He has no emeralds, which means in 2020 I will not have rough emerald. That what I'm showing you tonight is literally the last that I've got. And so part of me was like, well, if there's no more coming, maybe I should raise the price of it because it's going to be harder to find, but we didn't. So we've left the price the way it is. So if you want emerald, I will say it's last call. Because I wasn't, the only place I could get it, I already went and I asked and he's like, they just didn't get any this year. And he's the only one. Isn't that cool? So when you get one, or if you've gotten one, or if you got one in the past, I just want you to know from my perspective, you kind of got a collector's item because I can't get it. I was super bummed. He's like, I have appetite. And I looked at him and I'm like, I mean, yay, but not the same. I know. So congratulations. So Sarah got one of the medium. Becky got one of the large. Congratulations, you guys. Really excited for you. Okay. Are you ready, darlings? Did they show you the pendulum mat that this is coming with? By any chance?
No.
Okay. So this is coming with a pendulum mat.
A custom SG
Yeah,
one.
a custom SG pendulum mat. Oh, they're already moving in my hand. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Okay. These are, which number is this one, Alexis?
That is number 27.
Okay, oh, here they are. Okay, so it's coming with a pendulum mat. These are sterling silver pendulums. Most pendulums are silver tone. These are sterling silver, and they are Scolecite. And on top is a little teeny little blueberry, looks like, which is called calcite. Calcite cultivates all the clair abilities: clairvoyance, claircognizance, clairsentience. All of you in Soul Shift who are like, how do I do it? How do I build my cognitive skills? How do I build my sentient skills? Work with Scolecite and Cavincite. That is the dynamic duo. It has a little quartz bead at the end of it where you hold it. And if you've worked with me for a while, you know I use my pendulum every day, all day long. I take a pendulum with me to Tucson because this is how I shop. Should I buy this? It's telling me yes. But sometimes it says this. Nope. If it says no, it's a no. My pendulums that I have, I've been working with for a long time. But we just don't often find sterling silver. I brought these back from Tucson in my pocket, literally, last week. So these are fresh off of Tucson. I have 20 of these. The pendulum and the mat is $44. And again, I bought this from the source and they only had 20. Actually, I have 23. 23 at $44. Isn't that beautiful? So Cavincite is this little cutie pie up here. It's this really bright blue mineral from India. And it's a really powerful stone. It looks like it would be throat chakra, but it's very much third eye. And Scolecite, by the way, is a member of the Synergy 12, if you're familiar with the Synergy 12 family of stones. And so these are very powerful upper chakra stones for activating your clair gifts, clairsentience, clairaudience, clairvoyance, clair. So these are the additional 3, Alexis, because I had 3 in my little stash. That's where I got the additional quantity from.
Perfect. Okay, so we're doing 23.
23 little pendulums, little cuties. Congratulations to you guys who got those. Those are beautiful. Yep, so Vanya wants a pendulum. Make sure you're saying sold now for pendulums. I'm really excited for you guys. That's a really good pendulum. We are working on a lot of pendulums to bring to you over the next couple of months because I'm obsessed with them. Like I said, I mean, I constantly work with mine. And if you haven't been working with a pendulum for very long, you're going to find, I think, that it's a good gut check. And when I do readings for my students, this is how I am the whole time. Because I'm channeling for them when I do their live readings. And so as I'm channeling for them, I'm going like this it tells me that I'm interpreting what I'm channeling accurately. So if it starts moving like this, then I know I'm not interpreting it and I have to stop and listen and then go back and then I can continue channeling. Does that make sense? So that's how I work with it. Michelle Quintana loves them too. Don't blame you. Yeah, so this is the one that I use all the time. And these are coming. I had these replicated. And these will be coming to Gem Sale. These are sterling silver. This one's going to be more in the $200 to $300 range, though. This is like hardcore, heavy jewelry duty. But yeah, they're in the, I think I told you guys last week, I've approved everything. So every piece is made separately. The top is made separately, then the quartz piece is made separately, and then the tip is made separately. So right now they're assembling them. And I'm trying to have made as many as I can, but this is my pendulum that I love so much. Isn't that amazing? I love making fun stuff for you. This ring is a prototype of a new ring that's coming. That's done in black silver with 24 karat gold and amethyst. Open on the back. So this will be coming soon. I loved the really organic design of the band. Isn't that pretty? So I don't know. I'm always working on something. All the jewelry I wear, though, is our gem sale jewelry. So if you see things on my hand that you like, it's either been here in the past or it will be here in the future. If I have something cute, I have it made for you. I've actually taken, in the last 2 months, about half a dozen of my favorite rings, and my jewelry designer has them and is replicating them. They're not anybody's. Some rings I have are like original designs that people have done, and I try not to replicate any of that. These are just kind of random rings that I've found in my travels that I love, and those are the rings that you guys tend to love best, and so I'm having those remade. Yeah, really, Amy? So Amy can't wear thicker rings, so it's up to you. Sometimes I do thinner rings, and sometimes I do thicker rings. I like, even though I have small hands, I like big weaponry. I don't know what it is. Oh, I'm so excited to tell you about these. Okay, this is Saucerite.
It's line number 21.
This is Saucerite. The man who discovered Saucerite was French, I think French or Austrian, I can't remember, and his last name was Saussure, which is a French name. So Saucerite sounds like a fancy name, but it's really just something that Saussure found. So it's a stone named after Saussure. Saucerite, I have 3 different sizes. These are hot off the Tucson press. I saw these in Tucson. I literally ran to them because I've been teaching about Saucerite to my students. And we just had bra stones. Remember the Saucerite bra stones? So these are Saucerite wands. Here's what's so special about this, okay? Biotite, chlorite, and zoisite is what's in Saucerite. Biotite, chlorite, and zoisite. These are stones of life force energy. Chi, ki, prana, whatever you want to call it. If you are sad, depressed, discouraged, I mean, honestly, this is for someone who's feeling like they're questioning the big things. Like sometimes I have clients who really feel like they're tired. They don't know if they can go on anymore. They feel like, what am I even doing this for? Like when you get into that kind of, this is a stone for hopelessness, really. When you have biotite, chlorite, and zoisite together, if you were to ask me, like, Athena, for the deepest depression, what would you recommend? Even more than ruby zoisite, which would typically be my go-to stone. When I have somebody who's really, really, really deeply depressed in that really dark night of the soul place, I usually will recommend ruby and zoisite, because those are 2 really powerful, deep depression stones. I have 4 of the small, and these are affordable too. And I wanted it to be affordable because I have a feeling that those of you who need it would probably need it to be affordable. There was like a message in my spirit to grab these in Tucson and bring them home. And they're affordable, but I don't have a lot of them. So if you want one, be ready. I have 4 of the small, 6 of the medium, 5 of the large. 29 for the small, 44 for the medium, 63 for the large. And there's no more that I know of. I asked them in Tucson if they found any more to please set them aside for me, that I would be back this week. So if I am able to get any more, I will bring them back to you. I felt so bad because I was like, I just know a lot of people who are really going through it right now. And I hate to have a stone that I think can help in cases like that and say, oh, but I have 3 of them. So congratulations to those of you who are getting these. And just know, if I can find more Saucerite in Tucson, I will try. It is a really good one for you to have. Even tumbled, I'll try to find at least tumbled Saucerite so you can have just a little pocket stone or something. I believe in the power of this stone to transmute sadness. I really do. And for me, it's even more powerful than lepidolite. Lepidolite is micanized lithium. And lithium is a powerful mineral for transmuting low vibration emotions. It's what you take in a pill, right, to balance brain chemistry. So it's legit, even pharmaceutically. But Saucerite, to have these additional minerals like biotite and zoisite and chlorite, is quite profound. So, and just hold your wand between your hands, pull it over your heart space, and breathe. And you can also get in and do body work with this. This is what I do, right? When I'm doing body work, and I'll teach this in Crystal Masters too, but I actually don't watch where my hand is going. Because the more you look, like if I'm working on someone energetically and I'm trying to find the pocket of energy I have to remove, I actually have to look away from them. Because otherwise my conscious mind gets involved and I can't sense the energy. So a lot of times when you're doing body work with wands, you'll be more effective if you don't watch where it's going. I think so. I mean, for bipolar, here's the Holy Trinity for bipolar. Saucerite, lepidolite, and then you want to have hypersthene. That's the Holy Trinity for bipolar. I got nothing else. That's as good as it gets. Yeah, you got to feel for the spot. You don't need a wand to do that, by the way. I mean, you can get in there with your hand and feel it, but with a wand, it gives you kind of a little more leverage, and it makes it easier to move the energy. I love hypersthene. I brought hypersthene home from Tucson already.
Why is that?
It's in Tucson at the warehouse.
Oh. So you didn't bring it home.
Well, I am bringing it home. I know, I'm a shitty
sorry.
tease. No, but I saw it, and I was again, like, if you hear me screaming in Tucson, it's because I found something that I really need. Okay.
Can we do a reminder that they have to say what they're bidding on when they're sold comment.
Yes, please say what you're bidding on in your sold comments, because otherwise we don't know.
But the size, if applicable.
Yeah, and the size too, okay?
Not naughty.
Are you being naughty Nancy's?
Also, don't bid unless you're absolutely sure you want it.
Oh yeah, and don't bid if you don't want it. Naughty Nancy's. Don't be a naughty Nancy. Okay. Focus, my pretties. Isn't this amazing? It is a crystal castle. So, fun story about this. By the way, you can't buy it because I'm giving it to you. Somebody's going to win it right now. This isn't just celestial. This is the clearest celestial quartz on the planet. And it is from a mine that is owned by a friend. And the energy of these pieces, I only ever had like a dozen of these pieces. I kept a few in my personal collection just because the vibration is so crazy. This thing will legit almost hop out of your hand. Okay, celestial quartz is some of the oldest quartz on the planet. This is skeletal, meaning that over the millions of years of formation of this quartz, all the water and everything organic in it went away. And so it leaves behind just the skeleton, do you see, of like how the quartz actually formed. And each one of those lines could be 10,000 years, could be 40,000 years, could be 50,000 years. This is time. It's crystallized time. So I hope that you're going to sit that. It sits perfectly flat on your desk or on your altar to always remind you of how wise you are and how much this great earth still has to teach you about its mysteries and its magic. Isn't it beautiful? The value is $100. If you can put a value on such a thing. It's hard sometimes, right? Isn't it gorgeous? It is a full-on crystal castle. Yeah, me too, Athena Mac. She's like, I want to write down all that information in those ancient layers. Isn't it beautiful? Me too. Woo! All right. Oh my goodness. This one is just, it was very clear tonight about where it wants to go. Look at that. Retha Lent. Retha. How fun. This is coming home to you, girl. And it is so happy about it. I'm sending you some magics tonight, Retha Land. Congratulations to you. I literally, I saw your comment, Retha, and I was like, ooh, that's exactly where I want to go. What secrets will it tell you, Retha? About your past, about this planet's past, about your future. I feel like it's got real work to do with you, Retha. I hope it blesses you in every single way. And like I said, it's extra special because I know where this came from. I know who mined it. He's amazing. It didn't change hands. You know what I mean? The energy on it is really, really pristine. That's why it feels better to give this away than to sell it. Because when you give something, it's like the energy's just so pure, you know? Oh, she saw. Oh, good. I hope you're so happy. I really hope you're happy. Congratulations. That was fun. That was very fun.
Very fun indeed.
Ooh, what are we doing? Fluorite? Oh, I don't know. It's up to you.
I was going to go with...
Okay, let's do that. Yep. Okay, I have one more wand for you.
Oh, they're so pretty.
Tucson. Because this is one of my favorite combinations. Oh, you don't see this quality, though. That's what drew me from across the room. Wait till you see. This is ruby, kyanite, and fuchsite. This green up here is also known as muscovite or fuchsite. It's a pain reliever. And then ruby, which is the red, is for life force, and that blue is kyanite for balance. And again, if you were here and you said, oh, my elbow is hurting, I could really move the energy, right? And so you just kind of feel around until you sense where the pocket is, and then you begin to move the energy. And the general rule is, and you can choose whether you want to move energy toward the heart, or if you're trying to release energy, you move energy away from the heart. I'll teach all of this in Crystal Masters. So if you're trying to release energy, you're going to move it away from the heart. If you're trying to call the energy in or heal the energy sometimes, then you're going to move the energy toward the heart. Does that make sense? So, I felt good. It really does work. So there's 3 different sizes. This is the small. See that sparkle flash of that green fuchsite? You just don't always see that. Look at the intensity of the green. Isn't that beautiful? You see the blue and the red sometimes. You see ruby kyanite, but you rarely see it with this intensity of the green fuchsite on top of that. It looks like emerald in there, doesn't it? And then that one that has all the sparkleliciousness on the tip of it. I know I do need it in my shoulder. I have 30 of the small. These are $39. I have 7 of the medium. These are $49. And I have 8 of the large for $59. And that is all she wrote. And the size doesn't really matter. I mean, again, sometimes people just want a bigger tool. I have small hands, so I actually like a little tool. A teeny town tool for a teeny town person. It's just a little bit easier sometimes for me to get into the pockets, but it depends on what size you want. And so let me show them all to you together. Aren't they beautiful? Small, medium, large. And by the way, again, we're having a whole session on crystal wand, moving energy with wands in Crystal Masters. I'm going to be working on a live human on a massage table, doing an entire crystal healing session just with wands in front of you so that you can see the entire process, all the way from intake of the client and having them complete their forms, through having them on the table, exactly how I do a crystal healing session with wands, to the completion of the session. You'll get to see the whole thing. So collect your tools now if you're in Crystal Masters, and then when our Crystal Wand month comes, you'll be so glad you have them in your collection. What a lucky human, I know. I have to see which one of my staff will let me work on them. It's either going to be everybody who wants it or nobody who wants it. So we'll have to see. Maybe I have to get Dave on the table. Oh, thank you. Tamara likes my necklace. I'm so glad you like it. So glad. Oh, you're thinking about, are you thinking about Pythia, Vanya, or are you thinking about Tantra? They're very different. Pythia is an intuitive perfume, and Tantra is a sex perfume. Yeah. Dave actually needs me to work on him a little bit. Maybe in Tucson I'll take a wand and hit him up.
Oh, hit him up.
I'll hit him up. Sometimes I hit him up. You can work on yourself with these too. Pythia is actually a perfume that I made in Magical Sabbatical like 8 years ago. Made to honor the Pythia, who was the main oracle in the temple to Apollo in ancient Greece. And the Pythia sat on a stool. There was a crack that ran underneath the temple of Apollo. Do you know the story? And there were gases that came through the crack. And so the Pythia would sit on her stool over these gases, and they were psychoactive. And so she would channel. And all around the oracle at Delphi, where the Pythia sat, all around the oracle at Delphi in Greece, which is still there today, were cypress trees, and in between the cypress trees were rose bushes, these really beautiful Greek rose bushes. And so Pythia is rose, ylang-ylang, and cypress. It's weird that I know all this like off the top of my head, but every time I make a perfume, it's like I develop a relationship with these things, and so I tend to have a running kind of memory of these things. But anyway, I don't have Pythia for you right now, but it might be on sagegoddess.com. I don't know.
I can check.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
While
Okay,
you're
good.
talking about this, I will check for
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Pythia is a good one, especially if you want to channel in your Pythia and Seer. Like if you want to know my favorite third eye blends, you blend Pythia and Seer. If people wear Seer, I literally will follow them around like a sad puppy. It's like I literally am like, my nose just tracks them. So the best third eye combination from Sage Goddess's side is Pythia and Seer, and I would put the two of them together if you're really trying to do some deep channeling work. Those are the and there used to be one called I haven't used mine in such a long time, called what was our trance perfume? We had trance, but then we had
Pythia is in stock, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop
Pythia is in stock. It'll come to me.
I will put the link to Pythia in the event page.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so Alexis will link to it. No, Seer doesn't have patchouli in it. It has mugwort and other But you know, I'm a miraphor, right? Like my lineage is miraphoric, and it's just like scent does something to me. If you're interested in perfuming, I'm planning to teach a perfuming class starting in June or July this year. So stay tuned, and if you're interested in that, you'll be able to learn more about perfuming with me. Okay, this one is... Which one is this?
It's not on there, so
Okay.
I can do a little...
Oh, this is all I got. Okay. Woo! A dirty donut. Dirty donut. Oh my god. Okay. This is Libyan Tektite. Isn't it beautiful? This is the other Tektite, right? This is the other extraterrestrial material we're talking about. Really nice complement to Moldavite. Libyan Tektite, though, instead of, Moldavite comes from Czechoslovakia. The real deal Moldavite does. Libyan Tektite comes to us from North Africa, and actually in the deserts just outside of Egypt. And what's interesting is if you go to this desert, even today, I mean, it's almost impossible to get to, which is why people don't. Momo's been out there. A couple people I know have been out there, and I've been able to actually physically collect it. But it's very difficult terrain to get to. But if you were to go there right now, pieces of Libyan Tektite are just laying on the ground. It's crazy. Some people call it Libyan gold. And the price is expensive because of the rarity of it and the difficulty to get it. Now, here's what's really interesting. So King Tut's death plate, his breastplate that he was buried in, has a Libyan Tektite scarab on the front of it. Before he died, that was commissioned. That tells you how old Libyan gold is, okay? No, it's really true. So this piece, I only have one of these tonight. It is $100. It is set in sterling silver. This is Libyan gold, the same Libyan gold that's in the death plate of King Tutankhamun from Egypt. And what's really cool about this piece, whoever wins this one, all $100 of your purchase are going to the charity of your choice tonight. We always do a charity item during our Sage Goddess Gem Sales. And because the energy of Libyan gold is power and strength and prosperity and wisdom, we thought that would be a really nice energy to send to your charity. Eve got it. Congratulations, Eve. So Eve has to think about what charity she would like us to donate to, and then all $100 of her payment goes directly in her name to her charity. We don't claim that as a tax write-off or anything. We genuinely do it just to put good energy back in the system. So congratulations, Eve. And it's beautiful. Wear it in good health. May you feel power and possibility and all of those things every time you wear it. We're so happy for you. Okay, you guys, but so what is Dirty Donut going to smell like, though? Is it literally like dirt and a donut? I mean, I'm really trying to imagine it here. I have a very open mind and a vivid imagination. But I'm really like, dirt and donuts, huh? I mean, I could be into it. I'll tell you something. I love donuts so much that even if my donut fell on the ground, and that has happened before, I would still pick it up and eat it. It's a 2-second rule or the 5-second rule.
5 seconds. Yeah.
Do you love anything enough in this lifetime where if it fell on the ground, you'd still pick it up and eat it? It's donuts.
I'll eat pretty much anything that falls on.
in Tucson, they've got really good donuts right near the good shopping. So, like, my morning in Tucson is coffee, donut, shopping. Fun 959 does not love anything enough to eat it out of dirt. You know what? I have respect for that.
I happened to hear Dave talking in our meeting room yesterday about how he won't eat anything out of a bag of chips if someone else has already put their hand in it.
No, he won't. He's such a Virgo, but Dave's a double Virgo. He won't, if you touch his food, he's done. And he doesn't want his foods to touch each other. When my kids were little, the hardest person to please with food was my husband, not the kids. Such a Virgo, man. Meanwhile, I'm like, here, get my hand in there. I'll eat your chips. I'll eat your chips. I like Cheetos. I don't eat them very often, but I like, because if I start with a Cheeto, I can't stop.
There's a new Cheeto flavor out called, I'm totally getting distracted, but there's a new Cheeto flavor out. It's the Cheetos Puffs, but it's white cheddar jalapeno.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Oh my God. A
I'm-
white cheddar
I love it.
jalapeno Cheeto puff?
Yes.
I saw Cheetos on Amazon. I did not order them, but it was like the Cheeto multi-pack where it was like the skinny Cheetos plus the puffs plus the...
Nice.
I know. That sounds like dinner. Okay. Mom of the year, everyone. Cheetos for dinner. Okay. I have a really exciting stone for you. Tucson. Ready? I could live on Cheetos and donuts. I wouldn't look that cute, but I could live on it. Okay. I have phosphosiderite spheres. This is a beautiful light lavender color, and it's natural. These are not treated. I have 4 different sizes. I am so excited because I love phosphosiderite. And if you don't have phosphosiderite in your collection, tonight's a really good night to do it because this is an affordable price for phosphosiderite. Aren't they fun? Okay. Phosphosiderite. Divine Love. This is the only other stone other than fluorite that helps you also stay on your path. It helps you commit to your soul's contract. So, and sometimes we have trouble with that. It's like, why am I here? I don't want to do this. This is another one of those stones of like committing to your soul contract. It activates past life memories. It relieves stress, and it activates the heart, crown, and third eye chakras. Phosphosiderite. Phosphosiderite. I used to win spelling bees. Can you tell? And then I used to run spelling bees. I'm such a geek. I mean, it's not so much anymore in my Sage Goddess days, but in my early days, I was big time geek. Super nerdy. Phosphosiderite. Isn't it beautiful? Now I have hearts too. I want to let you know, but I don't have a lot. So I'm going to show you the spheres first and the hearts second. They come, by the way, so the retail value on a sphere this size, for example, is $75 without the sphere stand. You're getting tonight as our gift a little clear quartz sphere stand. These were made for Sage Goddess to sit your sphere on as a gift. Isn't that fun? So every size comes with its own sphere stand in quartz. The extra small R price, I have 11 of these, is $59. Again, Divine Love, committing to your soul contract, past life memories. And so if you're doing past life work, if you're doing regression work, if you're trying to stay on your path, find your path, commit to your path, this is a good one to work with in meditation. So $59 for this size. I have 11. Then this is the small, 2 inches. I have 9 of these. This is $79. Retail price $110 without the stand. So our prices, like I said tonight, are really, really good. If you don't have phosphosiderite, this is a good opportunity for you to get it. Then I have medium, which is this size, 2.5 inches. Isn't that beautiful? Again, comes with a stand. This one is $99. 4 of those available. 4. And then of the large, I have 2, and these are $119. Retail value on the large, $279 without the stand. Honestly, I'm really proud when I can bring you things at great prices. It really is something I try to do. I try to bring you the prettiest stones at the best prices and then teach you about them so that you really understand what they are and how to work with them. That's my mission at Sage Goddess. And this is really an example of that. So congratulations if you're getting these. So again, the small, extra small, $59 with the stand. Small, $79. Medium, $99. Large, $119. And the large comes with the large size stand. Just because it was starting to get too big for the teeny town.
The tea.
It's a very scientific measurement. Oh, that's teeny town. You're going to start saying teeny town, and you can blame me if you want to. But it's catchy, isn't it? Congratulations, you guys. Yeah, so same thing, Siren. So we're spending a whole month of Crystal Masters on spheres. And that's because they're very powerful tools. So they radiate energy out in 360 degrees. But the problem is that it's not a tight vibration because the energy is dispersed. So you work with spheres ideally when you want to experience one vibration throughout a space, because it tends to calibrate spaces more than people and bodies. You really use spheres to attune the energy in rooms or in homes or in spaces. It's a great question. Tiffany Parks is a teeny town person. Jamie, it's time for you to get a sphere, girl. You have to have one in your collection. It's very important. I think it's very important. Okay. The large was $119 for 2.5 or 2 3/4 to 3 inches. Congratulations. Do you want me to show them the hearts real quick too?
Yes.
So I only have 3 hearts. Sorry. I have 2 small and 1 medium. Aren't they pretty? The small hearts are $129 and the medium is $159. $129, $159. Aren't they gorge? They're hand carved, and you know what I love? You can totally tell. You know what I mean? Don't you love it? You can see the markings of tools. That means so much to me. In an era where everything is banged out by a machine, I love touching this and knowing that human hands and tools carved that. Isn't that special? The energy's sweeter. T. Hensley says we are addictive AF. It's because we talk about weird things. This wouldn't be nearly as much fun if we didn't digress, I don't think. Oh, that's cool. Vicky said her first crystal purchase was an obsidian sphere. And what a great choice. You know, obsidian, the Aztecs called it obsidiana, and they believed it was pure fire. And that it connected them to really deep ancestral lineage work. And they believed that obsidiana could be used to remove any kind of disease from the body, because they believed it was fire and that it would go through and burn through the energy. Really powerful stone. And I love knowing the Aztec and Mayan roots too, because especially the Aztecs really valued obsidian in those times. Congratulations to my phosphosiderite peeps. Really happy for you, because that's a special stone. Are we going to talk about, well, I don't know, it's up to you.
Yes, let's. Okay, while those.
Do you want to do the fluorite or do you want to do the flower agate?
Well, while the rest of those winners are being chosen,
Okay.
Let's talk about some other winners.
Okay, let's do winners. Want to do winners?
Let's see. I want to know where the. Oh, okay. So the lapis priestess necklaces.
Oh, let's announce priestess necklace winners.
Those went to Isabel L. and Steph K.
Isabel L., Steph K., congratulations.
Jen's Pet Care and Tracy D.
Jen's Pet Care, Tracy D.
Shayna M. and Heather F.
Shayna M. and Heather F.
Elderly S. and Renee H.
Elderly S. and Renee H. This is from my lapis necklace.
Maria Garcia and Heather D.
Maria Garcia and Heather D.
Coral S. and Janet P.
Coral S. and Janet P.
They sound that weird. Hydro Nikki and Kathy B.
Hydro Nikki and Kathy B.
Lena L. and Cindy N.
Lena L. and Cindy N.
Aurea and Gypsy Jen.
Aurea and Gypsy Jen.
Annette C. and Angela S.
Annette C. and Angela S.
Dawn Marie and Renee.
Dawn Marie and Renee.
LD and Carissa.
LD and Carissa.
Dot L and Denora.
Dot L and Denora.
Nicole R. and E.M.
Nicole R. and E.M. Congratulations.
Or E-Maisie, I should say.
E-Maisie.
I'm so used to saying only the last initial. But
Yeah.
I realized that.
E-Maisie. Yay, Dawn Marie got a priestess necklace. Very excited.
The surprise bags
Surprise bag winners, let's do that.
went to Deanna F. and Shayna M.
Deanna F., Shayna M.,
Jen K. and Annette C.
Jen K. and Annette C.,
Carla S. and Cassie T.
Carla S. and Cassie T.,
Katie L. and Roxanne B.
Katie L. and Roxanne B.,
Corgi Mama and Dawn Marie.
Corgi Mama and Dawn Marie,
Amy E. and Vicky C.
Amy E. and Vicky C.,
Melissa S. and Denise W.
Melissa S. and Denise W.,
Daisy T. and Erica W.
Daisy T. and Erica W.,
Teresa G. and Daisy L.
Teresa G. and Daisy L.,
Nalkumbi and Rhonda H.
Nalkumbi and Rhonda H.,
Renee H. and Melissa L.
Renee H. and Melissa L.,
Cheryl T. and Carissa.
Cheryl T. and Carissa,
And Hydro Nikki.
And Hydro Nikki.
Oh wait, did I skip the names?
Oh, that was surprise bags. I'm showing them the necklace, but that was surprise bags.
Oh.
Sorry. Not showing you what you got. Someone was saying something in the feed, and I wanted to go back and address it. It was Christy Mendoza and Carla talking about opalite, just really quickly because I love to teach you. So opalite is man-made, but opalite is man-made primarily out of quartz and opal. It's fused together with glass, but it's not all glass. I work with opalite because opalite is actually really powerful. In my experience, a lot of clients, I have people come to me all the time looking for opalite for business success. What it does, in my experience, and keep in mind, opal's the mineral really that's responsible for transformation, and quartz is a magnifier. So it tends to support change, or to support you as you go through change. So no, I'm so happy. Always ask the questions. Sometimes, Christy, I won't be able to get to the questions. So if that ever happens, you guys don't take it personally because the feed goes so fast. But I'm here sometimes to teach you too, not just to show you things. And so, because I'm so passionate about sharing that wisdom. So it's fused with glass. But here's the thing. People love organite. That is fused with plastic. But it's still very powerful. It's still, in most people's experiences, is a really powerful energetic tool. So it depends on how you feel about it. But it's beautiful, but it really is a hybrid. But the glass is really just there as an alchemical sort of way of stabilizing the quartz and the opal together. It's like a doublet in a way, if that makes sense. I'm so glad that was helpful to you. We have oracle cards, actually. I've written 3 decks so far, and I have a 4th one in the making. Actually, I have 3 other decks in the making right now, and I'm going to try to finish them on the plane to Tucson. But I've done a gemstone oracle deck, I've done chakra oracle cards, and I have a new moon oracle deck. This one, which is actually in stock on sagegoddess.com. So if you ever are in the art market for an oracle deck, we have quite a few options for you if you would like them. You guys, we do all the things. There are over 7,000 products on sagegoddess.com. We do clothing. We do, like these pants are SG pants. What can I say? We're jacks of all trades. Okay.
So I just got a message from Dave.
Okay.
And I messed up. And the Tucson treasures are supposed to have shipping charged.
Okay.
So we're going to have to adjust the prices.
Okay.
So
what's the adjustment? Okay, going back, those of you who got Tucson treasures, we do have to charge shipping, but we take the discount off. So I'm going to tell you what the adjusted price is, and then if you do not want your Tucson treasure because of the shipping, let us know. It's still an amazing value because it's the tool, it's the special thing that I had made for you that I can't tell you about with the perfume. But my team has confirmed that we do have to charge shipping on the Tucson treasures. So Alexis is getting the amended prices, and then you can choose to keep your treasure, or if you don't want it, then you should comment and we'll remove you. Okay?
So the one that was $164 is $177.
Candace said it should be $181 with shipping for the 200.
The prices I've been given for shipping were $13 and $15.
Okay, so it's $13 and $15.
Yes.
So the 200 is $13 to ship it. So instead of
$164, it's $177.
it's $177.
And the other one, instead of $110,
Instead of $110, it's $125.
$425.
Or $425.
Yeah.
Instead of $410, it's $425. Okay. The Tucson treasure is a mystery. I'm not allowed to tell you what it is, as it always is every year, but it's super special. So, but if the $13 or $15 for shipping makes it a no-go for you, I totally respect that, and just let us know if you don't want it, and then we will take it off the list and give it to the next person. Okay? Gypsy Jen wants your 200 if you decide to forfeit. So keep that in mind. Don't feel pressure. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry we made that mistake. It is our mistake, but Christy, you missed the surprise bags, darling. I'm sorry to say, but we will have more next time.
Stitch tape?
Okay. If you're an empath, this is for you. I specifically carried these home in my bag. I mean, all the Tucson stuff I did, but specifically these. Super lightweight mineral, by the way. I cannot wait to teach you about this. If you don't know what stitch tight is, get ready. And it is, I've got it. So I have 3 different sizes for you. I have medium, large, extra large. Stitchite comes from Tasmania. I see you, Becky Bowman. Stitchite comes from Tasmania. And the green in there is called Atlanticite. And they grow together. And what Stitchite does is give you boundaries. It is the boundary stone. And it's the only stone that I know of that can be called that. And I use it for it. A lot of my peeps use it for it. It's legit. I've never had Stitchite polished this size. S-T-I, it's stitch, like sewing stitch, S-T-I-T-C-H-T-I-T-E. Stitchite from Tasmania. I have, like I said, medium. I have 9 of these. They're $20 a piece. That's 20. This is 40. This is 60. I have 9 of these. I have 7 of the medium, and I have 3 of the large. I would have bought as much as he had. This is it. Again, I told him, please, if you find any more, set it aside. I've got a whole group of gals who, just like me, struggle with boundaries. We need it. There's only one other mineral that's really good for boundaries, and I'm trying to bring it home. It's called Tinakite. Tinakite. Grows with charoite. Can you tell I'm obsessed with rocks? So charoite's not for boundaries. Charoite's for courage, but Tinakite that grows with charoite is for boundaries. And so like the ultimate empath duo, Stitchite with Atlanticite and charoite with Tinakite. And I'm doing my best to bring it home from Tucson because I found some Tinakite before I left there, and I had them set it aside. I'm obsessed with stones. You just hold it, keep it with you. If you got the small size, just carry it with you. It's really lightweight. This will be easy. Keep it in your pocket, put it in your bra. Careful with bra stones. I always say try to be even because you start putting big rocks in here and you don't put anything here, it looks odd. You know what I mean? So try to balance your situation. Meditate with it. People are driving you crazy. You're taking on too much of their stuff, right? Stones work by calibrating your vibration, Vanya. So a lot of times people ask, well, what do I do with it? You know, it's like just by being in your environment, it's already doing it, do you know? But making skin contact with your stones enhances their efficacy. So carrying it with you. Sometimes people want to sleep with crystals, put them inside your pillowcase all the way down at the bottom and kind of fold your pillowcase over so they don't fall out in the middle of the night. This one is lightweight enough you could sleep with it. It's a good one. You'll find it very calming, very soothing. This size I would put over my heart space in meditation. Ooh. It's a great question, Amy. She asked, does energy change when a crystal is polished or carved? A little bit, but the carving itself has its own value. A sphere allows that stone to radiate energy in a certain way. These are dodecahedrons, right? Dodeca in Greek means 12, so these are 12-sided. And so a dodecahedron has a specific vibration. It represents the completion of cycles and energy. So even though you could say, well, it affected the stone to carve it like this, but at the same time, it also enhanced the stone by giving it sort of a different operating system, if that makes sense. So it's both a benefit and a challenge at the same time. Okay.
And this is going to be our last item of the night.
Okay, last item. Are you guys ready? Did you guys have fun tonight? I had so much fun. Did you guys have fun tonight? It's pretty easy, wasn't it? I mean, I think part of it is Alexis and I are already in Tucson. My body is here. My head is there.
Yeah.
I already know where I'm having dinner tomorrow night. I am all ready. I love Tucson. I love the food. I love the people. I am so ready to go. I'm so glad you guys had fun. We always have fun with you. We really look forward to it. I mean, we really do think of you guys as our extended family here, so thank you for being here. Well, and Kay Posh, my hope is that even if you didn't get something, I hope you learned something. My hope is that nobody walks away empty-handed because for me, I'll tell you something, and maybe it's because I'm a teacher and also a lifelong student. Wisdom is more valuable than tools. So hopefully, even if you felt like, oh, I walked away but I didn't get anything, you know what I mean, or didn't buy anything, my hope is you still are walking away with something really valuable in terms of the knowledge. I think it's so important. They're asking about wand winners. Which wands are you guys asking about? The Saucerite? Yeah, they want to know the Saucerite winners. So can we announce those really quick after I'm done with this?
Yes.
Okay. These are flower agate spheres. One of my favorite spheres on the planet. It is divine feminine energy. It's also growth and renewal. This is spring in stone form. This stone only comes from Madagascar. Do you see why they call it flower agate? Some people call it cherry blossom agate because it looks like little cherry blossoms, doesn't it? It's just like a little universe of beauty. And so it's divine feminine energy, it's healing, and it also brings yin energy. So, which is divine feminine, but it's yin energy is also lunar energy, it's mystery energy. I teach priestessing, so I'm always thinking about ways to bring in more flow, more balance, more femininity, because our planet is so hyper masculine right now, and a lot of us even feel like we're too masculine sometimes, so I'm always trying to balance that with the feminine. I was named after a warrior goddess, doesn't make that easy for me, so I'm always having to balance the yin energy. Isn't that beautiful? So these come again with a free clear quartz sphere stand as our gift. This comes with the large size stand because it's a large sphere. So this one is, there's two different sizes. So this is the medium, which is 3 1/4 to 3 1/2 inches. I have 6 of these. The retail price on these is $130. Our price is $90. But I only have 6. So if you're trying to bring more feminine in, or you just want a beautiful sphere, some people definitely buy these just because they're beautiful, and I agree. I think they're stunning too. The spheres are harder to find, and especially in this size and flower agate, sometimes we'll get hearts, small hearts, and we'll get small pieces, but the bigger spheres are harder to find. This one blows my mind. So this is the large size. I only have 2 of these. These are $120. Look at this. There is red, orange, yellow. I don't see green, but I see blue, I see purple, I see pink, and then all shades of everything in between. Literally green is the only color that I don't see on this sphere. Isn't it beautiful? And there's that kind of flowery eye that you see. It's mesmerizing. I mean, it's one of the most beautiful spheres. I have one at home this size, and it's one of the most beautiful spheres in my collection. It's one of the first things people notice, like, oh my God, what is that? Because they haven't seen anything like that before. So if I find more flower agate in Tucson, I'll do my best to bring it home to you because I love it too. And you'll find it very calming, very soothing. Can you have too many spheres in a room? If so, I'm in trouble. I have quite a few spheres at home. And then, have you seen our classroom here? We're going to have to post a picture for you. We got big balls in this room. I don't think you can have too many spheres. No skulls tonight. I'll work on that for you.
Saucerite winners?
Saucerite winners. Okay, let's do it.
The small went to Cindy B and Cindy R.
Saucerite. Small went to Cindy B and Cindy R.
Scout S and Shannon C.
Scout S and Shannon C.
Bree C and Linda Y.
Bree C and Linda Y.
Amy Lynn H and Mel K.
Amy Lynn H and Mel K. This is for Saucerite wands.
Jen K and Felicia M.
Jen K and Felicia M.
And the large went to Renee.
And large went to Renee.
Leah R and Brianna N.
Leah R and Brianna N.
Chia Shay and Amy Lynn H.
Chia Shay and Amy Lynn H. Congratulations. Thank you so much for that.
And we have a couple announcements to make before we wrap
They're
up.
asking about ruby wands.
Okay, we'll announce the ruby wands, and then the next ones are going to be
After
posted
that,
on
they'll
the
be
event
posted.
page.
Yeah.
The small went to Lorna S and Laura O.
This is ruby wands. Hold on. Laura S and
Lorna S.
Lorna
and,
S.
And Laura O.
Lorna S and Laura O. Congratulations, ruby wand winners.
Shelly R and Shannon C.
Shelly R and Shannon C.
Sugar C's and Linda L.
Sugar C's and Linda L.
Helena A and Mary Beth S.
Helena A and Mary Beth S. Congratulations.
Candace M and Teresa VK.
Candace M and Teresa VK.
Crystal F and Juju B.
Crystal F and Juju B.
Mel Kit and Eve M.
Mel Kit and Eve M.
Jennifer R. and Stacy K.
Jennifer R. and Stacy K.
LaFawn R. and Christine G.
LaFawn R. and Christine G.
Lindsay G. and Bonnie P.
Lindsay G. and Bonnie P.
Tracy I. and Dot L.
Tracy I. and Dot L.
Amy N. and Christy L.
Amy N. and Christy L.
Amy E. and Joyce M.
Amy E. and Joyce M.
Tammy S. and Melissa P.
Tammy S. and Melissa P.
Katie Cat and April B.
Katie Cat and April B.
And the medium went to Amy Lynn H. and SB.
Amy Lynn H. and SB. These are the Ruby Wand winners. These are medium.
Monica M. and Priscilla O.
Monica M. and Priscilla O.
Chia Shay and Brianna N.
Chia Shay and Brianna M.
Dot R.
Dot R.
And that's it for the people.
And that's it.
I said it weird. And the large went to Denise R. and Eric C.
Denise R. and Eric C. for the large Ruby Wands.
And Nicole R.
And Nicole R. Okay, so the feed should include your flower agate sphere winners. So check your feed there. We'll also post all of the winners we always do, in case you're new, on the event page tomorrow. And then your invoices will come to you tomorrow. Please make sure you pay promptly within 24 hours. If you don't, then we give your item to the next person who wanted it, so you will lose your item. Scout's asking about the fluorite plates, but I think we're going to...
Yes, we'll do the fluorite plates
next time.
No, well, not the next show, but the one after that.
Because I'm not shipping them to Tucson. I'm doing a live show from Tucson. That is 2 weeks from tonight, I believe. Mm-hmm. Alexis and I will be live with you in Tucson, probably from my house there.
Or actually, not from tonight, because I believe it is on...
Is it on a Wednesday?
It's on a Thursday.
Oh, Thursday.
It's on Thursday the 6th.
Okay, Thursday the 6th of February. Save the date. What's the time? Because I know we're in a different time zone in Arizona.
3 p.m.
3 p.m. Pacific. Okay, so 4 p.m. Arizona time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Sign up for Crystal Masters. You're going to start seeing me every hour on the hour almost starting Thursday. We land in Tucson tomorrow night. So all the fun starts this Thursday. The gem show from Tucson is the following Thursday afternoon, and then I will still be there through the weekend. So get ready. Oh, interesting. Christy Valentina was asking, is there a list of items that people don't pay for because if someone doesn't get something, they would like it? Probably not, but we try to put things that don't sell into our Friday gem sales sometimes, or if Alexis can, she sometimes posts them on the event page.
Yes. So how it works is, that was actually one of my announcements. Is there is a few things that didn't sell.
Okay.
So I'm posting. The post is now live on the event page. You can comment there. The first number of winners per item that post will get the item. We'll comment. We'll respond to your comment in the morning if you got it. So there's that. Usually, if we have leftover items, it goes to the next person.
Okay.
So if someone doesn't pay, it goes to the next person that had originally commented.
Okay.
So.
So they're asking where the event page is. Might be good just to tuck the link in there so they can go directly there. Yes. So what Alexis just did is she posted on the event page just now everything that's left. You can still go over there and comment sold. We will check it and we will invoice you from those posts. Okay, so if you want to see what's left or what didn't sell or what people didn't claim, click on the event page, go over there, and then we will pick up your sold comments there and you'll still get your item. So you can just keep track on the event page, and all the winners will be announced there too.
And our last announcement of the night, unless you have something else.
I do not.
But, if you have changed your mind about any of your items, we're giving you the opportunity to comment now and let us know.
Okay. Yeah, so if you changed your items or you changed your mind. Maybe because of the shipping or whatever, you didn't want to pay shipping on your Tucson Treasure. So if that's the case, please comment now. That's how we're going to make our changes before you sign off for tonight, because we're going to take your adjustments now, but after tonight we won't be able to adjust it. No, the event page is on Facebook, so that's where you're going to find the event page.
And the link is here in the thread. I see it right there.
Yeah. And then, again, the link to sign up for Crystal Masters is sagegoddess.com/crystal-masters. And you can head over there. I'm going to drop that link in really quick too.
The Crystal Masters link is already there.
Oh, is it there? Okay, cool. So if you scroll up in the feed, you'll find it. All right. Well, we had fun with you guys. I hope that you had fun with us too. Starting Thursday morning, I'm in Tucson and the party begins. So I will see you in Crystal Masters and Soul Shift then. If you are in Soul Shift, I will see you tomorrow. We have live readings at 2 p.m. and then we have class from 4 to 6. We're going to be getting crafty. I hope you're excited about that because I certainly am. I'm so glad we're donating to Wings and Talons on Eve Muir Wilson's behalf. Thank you, Eve, for your purchase tonight that allows us to donate on your behalf. What a beautiful thing. And we will look forward to seeing you guys very, very soon, either here tomorrow for class or Thursday starting in Tucson. Have a great rest of your night. Congratulations to all the winners. You got beautiful things tonight, and I'm really happy for you. I'll see you soon.